those ones are dark.
Go up there and tell them.
Are
Go
you
up there and tell
doing
them.
some type of crime you right now? Like,
Testimony. Go tell them. Go tell them.
So we don't.
This the etymology of the word
That's a
dark,
different person.
right? Without light,
Hold on.
without light, lacking light or brightness, obscure, gloomy, sad, cheerless, sinister, wicked, which is the etymology for vowel change.
It says sinister, wicked. Are you a sinister, wicked individual? Alright, so you call it, that means you call yourself black then, bro. Yeah, we're the Israelites. You the true Jew. Alright? You gotta understand that. Now, us being God chosen people, give me Deuteronomy 10:12. God gave us ordinances to live by. Believe it or not, but God didn't make everybody equal like how you said earlier. We are all not God's children. Everybody walking up and down Michigan Avenue, from the Chinese race to the white race, to the East Indian race, to the Slavic race, to the European race, to us, we're not all equal. God made one race better than another race. Check this out. Deuteronomy 10:12. Same race. He gave them laws, statutes, and commandments for them to govern themselves. Read Deuteronomy 4:5. I want that one first. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5.
Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me.
God is speaking. This is God speaking to Moses, and Moses is speaking to the Israelites. And we the true Israelites. So we read this Bible, he's really speaking to us, our ancestors. So read that again.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
God taught us statutes and judgments. You ever heard about the 10 Commandments? Those are the statutes and judgments that God taught our people. And the 600 plus commandments that follow after.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them.
God said when it comes to the laws and the commandments, he said keep therefore and do them for what?
For this is your wisdom and your understanding and the sight of the nation.
When we keep God's laws, this is our wisdom and our understanding in the sight of all the nations. So when every nation look at us, they should say what?
But shall hear all these statutes and say,
And they're going to say this once they see us. You know?
and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
That's why God gave us these laws and these commandments so we can boast on how wise and how understanding we are. We look at the state of the so-called black man right now in our communities. Are we a wise and understanding people? Right now? In our state, now in the spirit we may be, but how we act in our actions. Do we move like a wise and understanding people? We don't. We make wicked music about glorifying the murder of our own people. Our women are out here naked, damn near. Just working on top of cars. You got Mellow Butch, you know, that song, twerking on top of cars. You know, that's how people move. The women hate the men hate the women. Podcasts, we got the beef of the different sexes. Yeah, gender wars. That's how we move right now as a people. We're not a wise and understanding people. We don't act like it. But the application of God's commandments is what's going to make us a wise and understanding people. Before you start keeping the commandments and doing all that, you have to know who you are. Because you will be God's chosen people, an Israelite. Now, do you believe that? Why do you believe it? Because I said it. So you can't believe everything you hear. You got to say prove it. You understand? When you hear the Bible, when you hear anything coming out, you got to say prove it. I'm going to show you with 3 verses how we will really be God's chosen people. Verse 15.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Is that a wise and understanding individual right there?
I got the mic on here.
You think he wise, brother? He got understanding. Would you go to him for advice on life? Hell no. So that lets you know that we're not a wise and understanding people at this moment, but the application of God's laws is what makes us wise and understanding. But you have to know who you are before you start keeping the laws. It's going to show you who you are right here.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Moses speaking to our ancestors. Hey, you want to go out there? All right, we got to fly for you, bro. All right, before you leave, you are God's chosen people. All right, you gotta repent and keep God's commandments. Right here teaching the Bible. That's it. He's teaching the Bible. Y'all know your Lord comes to the Bible? Christians? So y'all believe in Jesus? What color was Jesus? What color was Jesus? Like us? Was he white or black? In the Bible, did the Bible say Jesus was white or black? Well, it's in the Bible, sister.
Yeah, these more better,
repent too. All right, y'all Israelites, you gotta repent.
Yeah, more soft.
It don't matter what color he is. Yeah, it depends on who's asking. That's the most sinister answer anyone can give. Yeah, he's white. If a Chinese person asks, he's Chinese. If an East Indian asks, it's Indian. Depends on who's asking. Yeah, he'll be Samoan. A Hawaiian Jesus. That's all. An Ethiopian Jesus. Cushite Jesus. You don't read that in the Bible. That's one of the most wicked answers. Whoever's asking, that's what he is. All right, give me John chapter 8 and 32. That's why the Lord got to, let truth prevail again. Because these people in 2026, their minds is fried. Everybody's minds is bad in the last days.
Right.
And sister, if you are, you got to separate from the so-called white man.
Right.
Or the Arab man, whatever he is. East Indian, Arab, you got to separate.
Right.
She might be Hamite, I don't know. She look like she could have been like Ethiopian. Yeah, or Somalian. Pretty good.
That's the book of John, chapter 8, and verse number 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
The Lord said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You have to free your mind from the mental captivity, the spiritual captivity that you're currently in right now. You got it in Deuteronomy 28, and verse 60, actually verse 46. 28 and 46.
28 verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
What's going on, brother?
Right.
Hey, brother, what's your race? What's your race? You see yourself on the side, right there? Your race?
Dominican.
I'll come back to that real quick. I just got one question about Dominicans. What language y'all speak down here in the DR?
Spanish, bro.
Spanish? Okay,
I got you.
One question, brother.
Sorry.
Come on, no.
Yeah, he just kind of got in there. Kind of took a picture and peeled off. Right? Kind of just got a snap and peeled off in the dark. All right, I was going to ask him, brother, what language y'all speak? He said Spanish. Okay, well, how did y'all start speaking Spanish? But Jake, his mind, his attention span is about the size of a damn mustard seed.
Right.
Size of a damn atom, not even a mustard seed. Well, go back to the Deuteronomy 28 and go to, start at 44.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou moreover all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
The point, he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck, read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until you're mentally destroyed out, yoke of iron is going to stay upon your head now, your mind. You don't got to be around your neck no more. That's why the Lord said, go back to the John 8:32. That's why the Lord said, the truth shall make you free. Read that again.
That's John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Bring it out.
Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So the truth, that's what's going to truly make us free. Free from what? The shackles that's placed upon our minds, on our mental. And the minute we come back to keeping the laws of God, understanding who we are, knowing your worth, knowing who God truly calls you to be, it'll be the same day that you understand who you are, and the Lord will come back and deliver us. That's the same time where the Lord will have all hell breaking loose in this place.
Right.
And bring forth your deliverance.
Right.
Give me Isaiah chapter 35 and verse number 4. Right, Isaiah 35 and verse number 4. So restoration is coming to you, so-called black and Hispanics, the minute you decide to serve God.
Right.
You heard that, brother? You got 1 minute for God? What
I
minute?
stopped and talked to him last time.
Oh, you talked to him last time? He said he talked to you last time. So what you know from last time?
He gave me a YouTube channel.
But what did he tell you? What you remember?
He said that we really paying the price for not listening to God. I believe that's what he said.
Who is we?
Black people.
Okay.
What he said, I'm trying to remember. He said, we the higher ups.
We are. I'm gonna refresh your memory a little bit. Go to Genesis 32:28. I'm gonna show you, sum it up what he was saying in 2 verses. Go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Genesis 32 and 28.
It's the book of Genesis chapter 32 and verse number 38. Verse 28, Salaki. And he said, thy name shall be no more called Jacob.
Don't worry about that. So God said, our name shall be called no more Jacob. Now, just like how you said we were set above all people, but we disobeyed God and God brought us low. But that same people, which is us, God placed a special name upon us. He said, your name shall be called no more Jacob, but what?
But Israel.
It's not true name.
But Israel.
It's not true race.
But Israel.
But Israel, that's who we are. We're the Israelites. We are the real Jews. You can't forget that. That's who you are. The same way how you know that you so-called American black, you never forgot that. Same way you call yourself an African American, you never forgot that. Call yourself a Hawaiian, you never forgot that. Real nigga, you never forgot that. Those are names that was placed upon us. But God called us the true Jews again, the Israelites. You cannot forget that. That's who you are. That word Israel has a meaning. It means a prince that has power with God. Don't that hold weight too? That hold real weight. See, black don't hold weight. We just went over there earlier. The brother brought out how the word black means void of light. It means wicked. It means mourning and sinister. We go to funerals, you wear all black because you're in a state of mourning and depression. You low. You go to a wedding, you wear all white because white represents holiness. See, in the spirit, we have to have a white spirit. You're not truly black. You don't got no black spirit. Everybody got brown skin. The East Indian, the Arabs, the Palestinian, everybody got brown skin. But we the only ones that call ourselves black.
Right.
Then you're not black, you'll be an Israelite.
Right.
That's the first part. Actually, we don't need that. It said Israel, for as a prince has thou power with God and with a...
For as a prince has thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed.
When you actually get to know God, when we get to know God as a people, we prevail as a people. As a race, we don't know God. That's why we're not prevailing like how the verse said. So that's the first part. Truly, God's chosen people. You are Israelite. You literally God chosen people. You are above all nations upon the face of the earth.
All right, come on.
You read that in Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. That's what God said, Drew. That's a lot of, that's heavy right there.
No, it's all right.
Every race that you see, and there's Lollapaloozas a weekend, you see every race. You see it's Indians, you see Chinese, you see Japanese, you see Arabs, you see Somalians, and every race. Everybody that you see, God said in the spirit and physically, mentally, you will be superior than everybody else on this earth. Now check this out. This is what God said is what?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
The Lord said,
Fear God and keep his commandments.
man, conclusion?
Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
Alright, so that's it on that. Fear God,
Ran away.
keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. What man? The Israelite man. Who's the Israelite man? Us. You understand that, brother? Alright, so I know you're on your way to work. You still got that flyer?
Take another one. Nah, I need another.
You know, oh yeah, go ahead and check that out there, brother. Alright?
Thank y'all.
All praises. Well, let's get up for the brother. Alright, get up for the brother. Alright, so we need more brothers like that to wake up. Alright, we're trying to raise an army up in the last days. The Lord trying to raise an army up in the last days. Alright, we need more laborers into this vineyard. Go to the classic in Luke 10 and 1. Alright, let's get the classic in Luke chapter 10 and verse number 1. Alright, let's get there.
Luke chapter 10, verse number 1. After these things, the Lord appointed other 70 also, and sent them 2 and 2 before his face, into every city and place, whither he himself would come. Therefore said he unto them, the harvest is truly great.
So the harvest is truly great. The harvest is this spiritual vineyard that we see. You gotta imagine yourself, the Lord placed you in a big field. What's going on, brother? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? You know what y'all here doing?
What's going on?
We're here teaching how the so-called black man is really the true Jews according to the Bible. How we really God-chosen people. Y'all ever heard of that before?
Yes,
Always.
Yeah, we the real Jews. So knowing that we the real Jews, God called us to be above and superior above every race. This world would tell you that we're superior. What's your race? You a Hispanic?
We are superior.
You say yeah?
Latino.
Latino? Even you? When you look on that sign right there? Aztec, yeah, Mexicano, Mexicano. That's right, Aztecas. Even when you look on that sign right there. You see, I got you, brother. I got you. I got you. Hold on, you gotta listen. I'm breaking down for you. It's like I said, we the real Jews. We're not African Americans. That's the term that was coined upon us during these times, slavery. The word America comes from Amerigo Vespucci, Italian map maker. The word Africa comes from Leo Scipius Africanus, who played a big role in the Punic Wars when he fought against Hannibal. So those are names of two Caucasians that we call ourselves after that we don't even think, that we don't even consider. Real cool, give me Isaiah 1-3, and that's all documented in the Bible. God never called us African American. We only got that on the sign for our people to understand. Because right across African American, you see the word Judah. That's who we are. We are Israelites, and if you are so-called African American, you will come from the tribe of Judah. That's right. Hebrew Israelite, brother. All right, brother. Hebrew Israelite. All right. So that's one thing. You know you Israelite? You know. How about you? You know? From what tribe?
Right. It depends on where I'm from, right?
Where you from?
I'm Cherokee Indian, but I know what you're talking about.
Read this.
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse number 3. Now ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
I said an ox, he knows his owner, and an ass, which is a donkey, he know his owner. But what do he say about us?
But Israel,
who?
But Israel, but
Israel, us, read.
Doeth not know. My people does not consider.
We don't even consider that we really God chosen people. We still calling ourselves. We know that. But in order to be a God, you gotta move and act like that. How did God command? How did God command the Israelites to act in the Bible?
That's a good question.
That's a question.
Like God did.
All right, by following what guidelines or ordinances.
So you saying that God gave commandments?
No, I'm asking you. If we're gods, how do you move like a God? What are the stipulations?
You know what's right and wrong, right?
What are the stipulations to move as a God? Because everybody everybody's right or wrong is not the same though.
Right. That's why I said, do you know?
So,
my bad, brother.
So if everybody isn't on the line and one accord with what's right and what's wrong, we can't say my right or wrong may be different from your right or wrong.
That's true.
So knowing now, what common ground do we come to understand what's right or wrong? It's the Bible, right? Morals. Everybody has different morals. What moral standard do we follow? Is it the Quran? Is it the 42 laws of Ma'at? Is it the Holy Bible? Is it Krishna? Is it Buddhism? What is it? Everybody has different morals. The true morals that we have to abide by is the laws of God.
Right.
The Holy Bible.
What would that be?
What Ecclesiastes 12:13?
Because the higher powers don't write books.
What are the laws? Hold on, I got you. Go to Isaiah. Go to Psalm 68. Give me that first. Give me a Psalm. You drop it. Give me Psalm 68 and verse number 11. So God doesn't physically write books himself. But since God is a great king, like I read about in Matthew the 5th chapter, he has holy men that he placed the Spirit upon to write books and documents for him. So I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Go to 1 Peter chapter 2 and 19. All right, you gotta listen though. 1 and 19. Listen. Check this out.
That's the book of Psalms chapter 68 and verse number 11. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published.
God gave the word, and you had men that transcribed what he wrote down, or that he said and wrote it down. It said, great was the company of those that published it. So God spoke his words, men published and wrote down. Hold on, brother. Hold on, I'm not you rock out, but I want to make sure you understand it though.
I understand it all, trust me.
All right, so that's one. We understand God didn't write the Bible, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, men wrote the Bible. Now check this out. This is the book of First. I'm gonna let you rock out, but you gotta understand the point first. You gotta understand the point. Before you rebuttal, but listen, before you rebuttal, you gotta understand my point. Your rebuttal not even gonna be accurate. So read it.
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 19. While they promised them liberty, they themselves are the servants. 1 and 19. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
So the Bible doesn't have any private interpretation, meaning a man can say, I believe this or I believe that. It has one understanding. Read.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man,
it wasn't of carnal men's will, but read.
But holy men of God
Holy men of God, read on.
spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
They spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost. All right, so if that's true, then you shouldn't have a rebuttal then, right? If that's true.
Right.
Yeah, again, yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so what's the rebuttal? If that's true, you got a rebuttal against the truth. You see
I
that?
found
You
it.
see that?
All right.
You see
Check
that?
this out, right? If God
Step
don't
back,
write,
just step back a little bit, bro. You all good. Just step
if
back.
God don't write books, right?
Right.
He talk to you. Why he don't talk to you right now?
You said what?
If he talked to you back in the day,
Hold
why
on,
he
no,
don't
hold on,
talk to
be careful,
you right now?
Be careful, bro. You got the point on. I know you
My
know,
bad,
you
then,
good,
bro.
you good, you good.
I'm
you good.
just passionate
I
about
get it.
this.
We all passionate. We all passionate.
Boom.
But ask the
So
question
if
again.
he talked to me back in the day, right? Why he don't talk to you right now and tell you something?
Who's to say God don't talk to us right now?
So why you not writing it down? Why you not? Why you? You know what I mean? What's up with the?
So you gotta understand.
Why we gonna always go off of
what
one?
you know?
Second Ezra chapter 15.
I see what you trying
You get that. You get that. Give me Amos the third chapter, verse number 1.
This the book. That's the book of Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse number 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful
In
and true.
paper.
So listen.
In paper.
So listen, bro. You're not even listening. You missed the whole point.
Man, I just heard that shit out loud. How the
All
hell?
right. So what's the point? What's the point?
I'm listening, man.
Oh, what's the point? What's the point?
No,
What point was made?
You said that to make your point.
All right. Well, what point was made then? So you gotta listen. Read it again.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord God,
So what did I
and
miss?
cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
So,
So what did I
man,
miss?
listen, brother. Holy men of old, right? They had everybody. What you gotta understand is everybody had a specific role to play throughout the course of time.
True.
So our role today, I got you. I'm gonna answer this and I got you. Our role today is different from what their role was to have back then. How the Lord spoke to Moses, and how Moses had to write down books. How Jeremiah had to write down books, and all these different men had to write books. They had to write it for it to be preserved to this day. For us, listen.
I'm like, I ain't finna say nothing.
For us to follow and abide by. Our job today is to follow the things that were written of from old. I'm gonna show you that. Go to Sirach, the prologue of Sirach. I'm gonna show you what the Bible. I'm gonna show you. You just said you believe in the Bible, right?
Right.
No, I believe in every motherfucking religion. Every
Read
religion.
this, read this, read
Every
this,
religion
read
got
this.
some truth in it. If you think that's just the truth, then I'm finna go.
All
I ain't gonna lie.
right,
If you think
so
that's just the truth,
I'm gonna ask
then
you.
I'm finna go.
I'm gonna ask you. All right, because you said every religion. That's a bold claim.
Every religion has truth
All right,
in it.
so we have you ever read the Talmud?
Everything. Buddha, everything.
Okay. Did you know that?
Yoruba.
Okay. So in the Talmud, did you know that it's permissible for a man to give oral circumcision to an infant? Are you okay with that? You know oral circumcision? No. Do you know what oral circumcision is? Put the two words
So he
together.
bit it off.
Yeah, with his mouth.
So what was
Is
that?
that no?
What was they using
Is
back in
that
the day?
okay? Is that okay? No. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yes or no?
Back in those days, yes.
They
yes.
do it today. Can we look it up? Can we
What
look
was
it
they
up?
using then? What tools did they have?
Listen. They do it today in 2026.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
So if you hold on, no, it's cool.
No, you
Let's
talking
go
today,
let's
like,
go
instead of asking yourself, putting yourself in those shoes though.
How many books
You
have been
read a
removed from the
book
Bible,
so
though?
many years ago.
How many
bro.
books have been removed from the Bible?
Listen, you're not understanding the point.
Because of
You
religion,
said,
control,
hold
government.
on, brother. I got
Hold on.
let's deal one at a time.
Don't leave.
You go.
How many books have been removed from the Bible?
Now, you said you believe in every religion. We
How
said
many
one
books have been
religion
removed from the Bible?
is condoning
The Vatican,
giving.
Christianity.
All I'm saying just also they suck a baby penis off. And you said you're okay with that.
I'm gonna leave it with this right.
No, I ain't gonna leave it there with that. You said you're okay with it.
Keeping us apart from
So we done with that. What's your
I believe in
question?
God. I believe in Jesus
You
Christ.
said
I
books were
believe-
removed out the
So at
Bible.
the end
How
of the
many
day,
books have been removed from the Bible?
Who said books were removed from the
How many
Bible?
books have been removed
Who
from the
said
Bible?
it was books ever removed from the Bible?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Who's to say that we should believe everything that's in the Bible?
No.
I'm not saying like, look.
I get it. You made it clear. You said how many books were
Have been
removed.
removed from the Bible.
Who told you that books were removed from the Bible?
It's been proven by the Vatican. It's been proven by the Catholicism. has been known to remove books from the Bible based on government,
So you read the book of
religion,
Enoch?
Hold on, bro.
and
I'm gonna go in there. Sister.
but how many books have been removed from the Bible?
So I'm gonna tell you this: the Protestant Church removed 14 books out the Bible. Those books are right here. Is what you call the Apocrypha. They're still in the Bible. Listen, hold on. I'm giving you the answer that you asked. This
So you
book
know-
right here,
you know
brother.
King
Hold
James,
on, brother. We catch
I'm asking him.
you. There's only one teacher. There's only one teacher.
One teacher.
There's only one teacher. At this moment, there's only one teacher.
Okay.
You said it was books removed. We're telling you the Protestant church did remove certain books. Now these books, they've never been demolished or burnt. These books are right here. It's called the Apocrypha. The word Apocrypha means hidden books. It's Latin for hidden books. Why is it hidden? Because the Protestant church removed it. But the Catholic church always had all 80 books in the Bible. Now, the regular Bible that you see right now has 66 books. You listening, brother? The average Bible, this book right here, listen, this book has 66. But this brother has the original all 80 books. So we still have all 80 books. So it hasn't been burned,
Are these King
removed.
James versions?
all that.
Are these King James versions?
I got you. Yes, they are. Yes, yes.
So, do you know King James wrote the demonology?
Y'all got to wonder who y'all want to talk.
Fuck all that. You know King. Fuck all that.
Damn, brother, you go.
You know King James wrote
All
demonology.
right, brother. He
Is
said,
the book of Enoch out
I'm
there?
super rude.
Is the book of
When he
Enoch
comes
out
to
there?
hold on, brother. You gonna let him do that to you, brother?
Oh, see, now y'all, that's crazy. Now you trying to talk.
No, no, what you not? No, bro, I was
Okay.
disrespectful.
You
You
know
gotta,
King-
you gotta
you
be
know-
accountable.
Hey.
You know King James wrote demonology too?
You know what's in that book?
You know how to study it all, yeah?
If you listen, if you study the book, then you will understand in that book, King James spoke about how you go against and find witches to kill them. Because hold on, give me Exodus.
But
chapter
it's the
20,
same gay ass
22,
nigga that wrote that.
No, but you just gotta take yo.
I meant,
you let him take the
again,
light. You lost-
you telling me I'm
you
not
lost the
listening,
light.
but I
Read.
studied already. I done studied all
That's the
this.
book of Exodus, chapter 22, and
And
verse
they
number
read
18.
Hold on, brother. Listen, you're not even listening. That's the problem with Jay. He just said King James wrote the book of demonology. When you read the book of demonology, you read how King James wrote about how to find witches to kill them because he believed in God. Why would he write a book about magnifying demons and then have men translate the Bible? You know how much money King James spent out his book? He said 46 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars of the time. They didn't do that for free. That stuff take time, years. You think he just gonna spend all that time on about just to write a book about living demons? Read this.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 22, and verse number 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
That again?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
A commandment that King James applied?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Plain. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. And Jake, man, he said, I follow any Ephesians 4:14. I believe in every religion. Hold on, but in the Quran, this even a striking woman. He probably believed that though. He's like the type of brother that believe that. And whenever she got a line, I'll just give her a quick 1-2 real quick. Kind of go to the body real quick. That's the problem with our people. And give me James chapter 1 and verse number 6. Now read this.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse number 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro. Tossed to and fro.
Believe in every religion.
Tossed to and fro.
Read that again.
Tossed to and fro.
He said, don't be children tossed to and fro. When you believe in every religion, and you say it's truth in every religion, your mind is all over the place. You're being tossed to and fro. You can't believe in Christianity and believe in being a Muslim and believe in Buddhism, and then you have a damn uncle in your neck. We didn't even get into that. He had a damn uncle in his neck. But that just shows the destruction, the mental destruction of our people. All right, it's more narratives, that's it.
That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
He literally was carried away. He said, I believe in all religions. It's truth in all of them. He said, that's what he said, God, so you can't be tossed around with every wind of doctrine. That's in the Bible. You can't make this up. Or you can't make this up. Read on.
By the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
So he's been deceived by every man he came across. That's a weak mind. See, And that's spiritual. Because he was deceived by every man he came across. He believed in all religions, but when the truth was presented to him, he neglected it. He rejected it. You got a precept? Come.
It's the book of James, chapter 3, and verse 15.
Bring it out.
This wisdom descended not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish.
It is what?
Devilish.
What is it again?
Devilish.
Well, it's devilish. It's of Satan. It's evil. It's sensual. It is not from above. The Most High didn't give him that knowledge. Satan gave him that knowledge. You know?
It says, for where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work.
He had all manner of strife. That's why he's confused in every way. That's perfect. That's spirit. It's perfect precept. You know, his mind was corrupt by every wind of doctrine.
Hey, Salaki, quick precept.
James 26.
2 Timothy 3, verse 7 and 8.
Oh yeah, we just read that too. Go
Yeah.
back to 2 Timothy 3 and 7. We'll bring this up.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 6. But I have asked in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
The Lord said,
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
you're double-minded, you're unstable in every way. Believing in every religion, being okay with oral circumcision, putting your mouth on baby nuts, you thinking that's all right, the Most High going to destroy you. Believe you can strike your woman in the Quran and go to the body a couple times, hit her with an uppercut.
Right.
Binge watching Gervonta Davis and
Right.
Mike Tyson.
Right.
Whenever your woman got out of orders, you can practice the things that you know, was just binge watching. Lord gonna destroy you.
Right.
You dealing with the Chinese religion and the day of the dragon and the year of the rat and you get it down with all their philosophies and all the vanity that they deal with, the Lord gonna destroy you.
Right.
That's why the Lord said you can't be diving into all this, much studying this weirdness of the flesh.
Right.
You know? Bring out that precept.
That's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse number 7. Ever learning, Salakia, verse number 6. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with laden with sins and led away with diverse lusts.
So it said laden with sins. Meaning he got heaps and heaps of bricks of sins on him. Just spewing it out his mouth. What you putting your thumbs down for? You going into slavery anyway.
Right.
All that thumbs
Right.
down don't matter to us.
Right.
All that thumbs down don't matter to us. You going into slavery.
Ever learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth.
That's another good precept. Ever learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Again, the truth was presented to him, he neglected it. More lies was given unto him, he indulged it, he swallowed it up, and he loved it. He took pride in the lies. You know? Ever learning and never able to come into the knowledge. Read.
Now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do also these resist the truth. Men of corruptible minds reprobate concerning the faith.
Give me, remind me, give me 2 Timothy chapter 3, and I believe that's verse 8. No, not 2 Thessalonians, the 3rd chapter, 2 and 8. I believe it's 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8.
This 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse number 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
2 Thessalonians 3 and 6.
This 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse number 6. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord, Hamashiach Yahushua, that you withdraw yourselves.
That's what I want.
God. Verse number 11. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse number 11. And for this cause,
Hey, yo.
You can ask me a question.
You can't ask that question?
Right.
Question? Well, everybody has a different destiny. All right, everybody's destiny is different. Depending on where you come from, God has prophecies for each nation and what their respective end goal is. So before I answer that, I would say, what's your nationality? Or your race, ethnicity? Huh? Or what's your ethnicity? White, Caucasian. Just a cesspool of all Caucasian European countries. Yep. Little bit of what? Levite? What do you mean a little bit of Levite? So you're Jewish?
During the dispersion, some of them made it up to to Ireland.
Right.
And I have it from there. But I'm not trying to claim Jewish ancestry. I'm not Jewish. I grew up Christian, but I'm just saying that genetically I have a tiny bit.
Well, first and foremost, we know that you are Caucasian, but you are not. You have no Levite blood within you. I want you to know that right now. Secondly, since you are an Edomite, a so-called white man, if you look on the sign right here, see that the right race, biblically goes back to the nation of Edom, or according to history, prophecy, and archaeology. You ever heard of Herod the Great? So the question was, have you ever heard of Herod the Great? So Herod the Great, his surname was Herod the Idumean. You heard of that term, right? The word Idumean goes back to the word Edom, showing that in Herod we know he was a so-called white man.
Right.
So that white folks go back to the Edomites that you read about in the Bible. Idumean goes back to Edom. You read about Edom in the Bible. That makes sense, right? So I'm gonna read you what God said about the Edomites in the Bible. Go to Ezekiel 35 before. Huh?
He was like one string of white.
Who was one string of white?
Herod. He was like Jerome white.
Yeah, he's white. I mean, white. All of them are Edomites. The so-called white race are all Edomites. I'll check this out.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5, verse 8.
Even when you touch on that, Roman conquered, damn near the whole world. So everybody was Roman, especially all the so-called white races. But read this. America is an extension of Rome. So Ezekiel 35 and verse number 4.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 4.
Verse 1 actually.
Verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Mount Seir is the capital of the ancient land of Edom. So God is referring to the Edomites in this chapter in Ezekiel 35. Read on.
And prophesy against it.
What the Lord said?
And prophesy against it.
And when you see the so-called white man, prophesy against him and his whole entire race. Read.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Hey brother, you better learn about Nolan Wells. You know who Nolan Wells is? You know what happened to Nolan Wells? You know what happened to Nolan Wells? He got killed, murdered by white folks because he got took on a trip and they murdered him. You know how much that go on in today's society? All the time. So I'm gonna let you know this right now, brother. You should be holding her hand. White folks hate black people, alright? You're the king of this earth. You gotta get out, bro. Tell you that right now.
Gonna lynch you.
Get out of there right now. They're still lynching kids right now. Right now.
Or they might be
I don't think that's...
You don't think they killed Nolan Wells?
I don't.
His throat and lungs is missing.
So what do you think happened to Nolan Wells then? He went on the boat. Matter of fact, you tell me what happened. Break it down. Because all the evidence points to them murdering him.
I'm not trying to get into this. I'm just...
Well, we're going to segue for a little bit. We're going to hold this verse, but what do you think happened to Nolan Wells?
Can we just go back to the verse?
I'm going to finish with the verse, but I want to know what happened to Nolan Wells, Mr. White Man.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I've seen a fabrication of evidence against them that seems to be malicious, and it seems to be that they're trying to fit it into a certain narrative. It doesn't seem like they seem like they were friends.
Evidence seems fabricated because they tamper with the evidence.
Right.
So why did they tamper with the evidence? If they're so innocent.
But they tampered with it to make them look guilty as well. The whole the audio call to the insurance call.
It's unbelievable.
Well, no, they added on the "you killed him." Like that wasn't part of the actual audio. They added that on. Like that was.
They had the audio call which saying, "Nolan, get up, don't die, don't die. Nolan, don't die."
That's actually not in the audio itself. That's the AI augmented, AI enhanced.
That's false information. Well, that's false information. You just lied.
We're gonna get back to this verse. Yeah, you
really.
really.
If it is, then I apologize.
Yeah, you just barefooted, and that's why. This is why. See what you just said. This is why God said what He said in this verse right here. So I want you to. We're gonna go back to the verse. I'm
From my
telling you why.
perspective, I see it as unjust. That's all.
All right. Well, I'm telling you what you just said goes back to this verse right here.
Okay.
That's why God said what He said about white people and the Edomites. Who you are. Read this again.
Question first.
Let me finish this verse.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord thy God. I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
So, again, if you didn't know, so-called black and Hispanics are the true children of Israel. God said the Edomites, they have shed the blood of the children of Israel. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we see the sign that that's accurate. Not only on this side, but turn the sign around real quick. Give it a 180
Hold on.
real
Why is
quick.
there only
Hold
one
on,
white race?
listen.
Why is there not, like, why do you
Hold
have
on,
all these distinctions?
Your question earlier was, what's everybody's end goal? I asked you what your race is. You said you're white. White men go back to the Edomites. So reading you about your end
Is there
goal.
only one white race?
Now,
Is there only one white race?
yes, it is only one white race, called the
Only one black
Edomites.
race?
Now read on.
But is there only one black race?
It says, continuing on, it says, therefore, as I live, but the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood.
God said in due season. Your end goal is God's going to prepare you unto blood, meaning utter destruction and death. Read.
And blood shall pursue thee.
The Lord say,
And blood shall pursue
and
thee.
blood is going to pursue you in your whole race for the iniquity that you did to his chosen people. Read on.
Saith, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
And you say you don't hate blood. You love blood. Therefore, blood has to pursue you in your race. So that answers your first question. What's your next question?
First off, doesn't Ezekiel also say, doesn't God say in Ezekiel that the children of Israel have committed more crimes than any of the other nations in the world? In Ezekiel 4 or 5.
You thinking about Ezekiel 3 and 8? It don't say that. It said God said if he went to any other race, they would have kept my laws. But it never said about whatever you just said. But that's hard. That's off topic.
It does actually.
Now, well, you had a question before that.
Well, just why is there only one white race and multiple other variations of black race and Mexican race? But every white person
What do
gets
you mean it's a
one
variation
category.
of black and Mexican races?
Like everything is Edom for the white race, right? Like
No.
all whites equal
This
Edom.
is so you say as far as Germans, Russians, and you saying why are they all one white race?
Well, like, why are you putting them all together under white? If
I didn't do that. God did that. I'm gonna show you.
are there distinctions between black races between different
Let
countries?
me take you. Genesis 36. So what you got to understand is that the thought process you having is what this modern society did. That everybody made their own land. They own a lot of land and called themselves by their own names. That doesn't change the fact that everybody has a common progenitor. Every white man from Germany, Russia, the UK, Central, Eastern Europe, they all go back to Edomites. Even a Jewish man, he's still a white man. He just called himself a Jewish man. He's not really a Jew.
Right.
So everybody has a common progenitor that they descend from. Even when you say different black races, when you look on that sign, you got so-called American blacks, you got so-called West Indies, so-called Haitians. Modern day, this world split it up and said these are different races. But God only knows us as the Israelites, according to our respective tribes. So everybody is not just all different races. Everybody has a common progenitor where they go back to. So-called black and Hispanic men go back to Jacob. So-called white men go back to Esau. The so-called Chinese men go out to Moab, etc., etc., etc.
Right.
So even when it comes to the Africans, we're not Africans. Even Africans, they have their own respective ancestry. The Egyptian is different from a Somalian. A Somalian is different from someone that's from Algeria. They all have their own respective forefathers that they go back to. God divided up the nations to 18 different races. So what's your point?
So you're saying that the black people are separated into these different like countries, races, genetics, but white people are all just white. I must have missed something. Like I don't get. Oh, sorry. I don't get why. Like you're making all these distinctions between like the Egyptians, the Somalis, the different types of the black races, but there's only one white race, which is Edom, which is evil. Like you're just lumping everything in one category and then rejecting that category. Like it doesn't seem.
I got you. So go to Genesis 36 and then go to Genesis chapter, I believe that's go to 11. Speak about Genesis 11, 1 on down. 12. And read about Ham. Right, go to Ham. So I'm gonna answer your question right here. You asked how come we're coming white people, everybody's just white. But when it comes to the dark, I'll say that the dark nations, the African nations, everybody's split up in it's different. So go to this one. Actually, start at verse 1.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 10, and verse number 1.
This may be a little bit deep for you, you know. But as an Edomite, at some point you have to understand this. Because in the kingdom, you're going to have this understanding. But we're going to give it to you right now. All right? Check this out.
Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah: Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Are you familiar with the three sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth? And Shem, Ham, and Japheth, they each had their own bloodline that descended from them, right? Right. So Shem, out of Shem comes the Shemites. Out of Ham comes the Hamites. And out of Japheth comes the Japhites. Now, modern day, who would be the Hamites?
I'm not quite sure from your perspective.
You said what?
I'm not quite sure from your perspective, but go ahead.
Read this. Ham goes back to the Hamitic or African nations. That's basic scholarship.
That's what I thought the answer was, but I thought you were going to say something else.
No, that's
what I said from
basic
your
scholarship.
perspective. Okay.
Right? So read this.
Ham, Salakia, verse number 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan.
These are all Hamitic nations. Now, just because they come from Ham doesn't mean that those families that we just, or those names rather, they had their own race that descended from them. Same way how you had Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham had Isaac. Isaac had how many sons?
12?
Isaac
Wait, no, hold
had
on.
2 sons.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau are not the same race.
Right.
They're descendants, even though they have a common ancestor, which is Abraham and Isaac. That's how it is with the Hamites. What this Western society taught people was that if you come from Africa, everybody's African. Africa is a continent made up of different countries. That's like Asia. Asia is made up of Chinese, Japanese, Caucasians, so-called Middle Easterns. But that doesn't mean, okay, well, if you're on the continent of Asia, everybody's Chinese. That wouldn't make sense, right?
Yes, but I feel like that's what you're doing with white people, putting them
No,
all under
no, because you
one umbrella.
you have to understand. When it comes to the Hamitic race, these different nations like Egypt, Foot, and what else? Egypt, Foot, Ethiopia, etc. They come from Ham. They all had different families that descended from them. Now go to Genesis 36.
Book of Genesis.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 17, and verse number 26.
Make sure you listen.
And have made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on the face of the earth, and have determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation. So basically, the way the Lord works, he'll use one person to make multiple nations. Just like he used Jacob he used Isaac to make Edomites and Israelites. 2 different people, even though that they were twins up in the womb. Paternal twins. 2 manner of people.
Were there any Egyptians at Mount Sinai during the covenant?
What do you mean? That's another question. That's another question.
Because
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna show you why. First, before we get there, read this.
Book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan.
So this is after Genesis 25. You know about Genesis 25? It's the birth of Jacob and Esau. Jacob begat the 12 tribes of Israel, which is all one race of people made up of different tribes. He also had Esau. Esau, he never had tribes, but he had different, you can say tribes, for lack of a better term, as far as different dupes that came out of it. And y'all inherited their own respective land over time.
Right.
They're still one race,
Right.
but they have different backgrounds as far as how they came up. Just like how the Greeks came up different from Romans,
Right.
and they came up different from the Ottomans, so some of them was like an Arab, Edomite mix, etc., etc. Read on in this.
And Bashemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebajoth. And Ada bare to Esau, Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Reu, and
So
Aholibamah.
we're not going to read the whole chapter, but we read about Eliphaz, we read about Teman. These are chief men that still had seeds and lineages that came from Edom, but they were all still considered Edomites. Just like how Jacob had 12 sons, and those 12 sons were the progenitors of the 12 tribes. They're all children of Israel.
Right.
But they all go back to Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Right.
So that's how it will work right there. That's how it will work. Now you asked about what is my time. The next brother, he gonna come up and answer more of your questions. Give me Sirach 43 and 30 and Baruch 128.
You also answer one thing that you said wasn't in the Bible, but is.
That wasn't in the Bible?
That you said wasn't.
What?
Ezekiel 5:6. But she has rebelled against my judgments more wickedly than the nations, and against my statutes more than the countries around her.
I never said that one in the Bible. You said something totally different.
I said that the sins of Israel were greater, like of ancient Israel, were greater than the surrounding nations.
That's because the Israelites are held to a higher standard. So when we go up, God lets us sin more worse than the other nations. So that has nothing to do with
But
it.
half of that book is condemning them for their sins. Is it not?
My time. I would deal with that if I could. The next man, he's gonna come up and deal with it.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 3, and verse number 34. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world, and so shalt thou find nowhere be found. Shall thou name Salaki? So shall thou find that thy name nowhere shall be found but in Israel. So basically, it's saying that is what you said was completely wrong, and that's why you read it up in the NLT, right? The 2nd Ezra chapter 3 and verse number 33 on down. So what Ezra is saying is that the other nations are way more wicked than the nation of Israel. But that's why the Lord lets y'all wickedness rise up to the top and then completely destroys y'all. Whereas the Lord, in regards to Israel and the wickedness that Israel committed, he doesn't let it stack onto the heavens. He cuts it off at a point and then resets us for righteousness like he's getting ready to do.
That's right. You get the whole chapter. It's a prayer going into how the Lord is having mercy on the other nations and they're wicked, but through our righteousness, he's judging us.
Right.
But read this real quick. Baruch 128 and Sirach 43 and 30.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Seek him 10 times more. Seek him 10 times more. Read. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you,
For the same God that brought these plagues upon us, all hell, death, murder, and executions, is going to be the same God that brought us restoration. Read.
shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
Sirach 43.
This is Sirach chapter 43 and verse number 30.
Right.
When ye glorify the Lord, extol him as much as ye can.
Read.
For even yet will he far exceed.
Read.
And when ye extol him, put forth all your strength.
The Lord said,
Put forth all your strength.
fast.
Put forth all your strength.
Be weary.
Put forth all your strength.
Read.
And be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
No man can never go far enough when it comes to serving the true living God. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Mashiach, Womalak, Hatzizdak, Yahushua. And with that, Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
Come.
Con, mighty teacher, King. Mighty teacher, man. Let's keep it going, man. Because we out here to teach our people, man. Because this, you got to come out this world, man. It's about time to come out this world. Ain't the world showing you enough right now? First of all, Lollapalooza is dead.
Right.
It was better than this back in the day. So it's showing you, bro, this kingdom is over. It's over. It's time to come back to your righteous state. Because you being part of this world, what have it gotten you? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, man. What have it gotten you? Trusting your enemies, what have it gotten you? Yeah, the Lord created everybody, but everybody ain't special to him.
Right.
That's what the Bible said. If you got a problem with that, you got a problem with God.
Right.
The Bible says that. The Bible said he chose Israel. He chose the Israelites, which are the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. No other nation.
Right.
He didn't choose you.
Right.
He didn't. You got a question?
I still want to know, like, what's the end goal? Like, why did God create you? Or, like, what's your purpose? Like, why?
You gotta speak louder.
Why did God create you? What's your purpose in life? Like, what's
So
the
give
end
me,
goal?
so give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. This is to answer your question right here.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse number 2.
Bring it out. So I'm asking you my question. Who won the world now?
The devil.
Huh?
The devil.
The devil? Right? All right. That's a great question. That's a great answer, sorry. That's a great answer, right? Bring this out.
God. That's the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse number 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
So that's why we was created. The world is better when we back in our authority.
Right.
The damn Lake Michigan not dirty no more. Keep going, man, keep going on.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Okay.
But when the wicked
With the wicked, which is the devil, who's in rulership now,
bears rule, the people mourn.
everybody's in mourning. Even the devil's people are in mourning.
Right.
So we are created to give the world light. We were given the law, statutes, commandments. So we give the world light. You follow after us, and that's when everybody is back into their righteous estate, what the Lord created you to be. You see what I'm saying? And we give you don't mourn no more. The water not dirty. Our damn animals are not in your zoos.
Are you saying
Right.
the righteous are in charge in Chicago?
No, I'm talking about the world in general. The righteous are the wicked is in the rulership now, but when the righteous is the Israelites, when they're back in rulership, which is the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, when they're back in rulership, that's when the world will get back to being rejoiced, because everybody's mourning now. Like I said, you made shrimp, crab, lobster a delicacy, which they supposed to clean the water. That's why all our bodies of water are dirty. Our damn animals are mourning. In your zoos, they're not in their natural habitat. Who go and kidnap animals and put them in the cages?
Right.
The people are mourning, the animal are mourning, everybody. That's why even the government is just divided. Half love Trump, half say they don't, right? Even his people are divided this way. That's not righteousness. So that's why we were created, that's why we are here.
What you guys are saying, the fate of the white people, like, would they not be mourning in their faith, in the destruction? Like, that's not happiness.
No, they're born on destruction. Yes, they are.
That's
But when you ask, what is our purpose? We need to get back to, which is the blacks, Hispanics, Native American. Huh?
a light to the nation, is what you said. Like,
Yes, no, but like everybody.
Yeah, but like, what, as a white man, what light can you give me other than just the knowledge of my impending destruction?
Are you ready for servitude?
That's light?
Yes, give me that in Revelations. It has to come around as a balance. It's a balance. The Lord is a balance. He put us through it. Are you ready to go through it?
Right.
So when people think about, so this is the most misconception, and because a lot of white people play semantics with words.
Right.
And we're not Indian people here. And I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying I'm gonna give you that, I'm gonna give you this, so you can understand where I'm coming from, right? So when the people say everybody can be saved, what do your people need saving from?
Right.
What the hell do they need saving from?
Right.
This is the best it can get from them.
Right.
They're in rulership. They
Right.
print the money.
Right.
They control. You have an embassy in every country.
Right.
But the saving is not talking about physical saving. Like, I'm not standing with the evangelical Christianity, but
Why is
I'm
it?
just saying that
Okay.
like, they're talking about saving from hell. Like, it's not here. It's some.
But
Although this
so
might be
that's where the misconception comes.
Okay, but yeah.
Your heaven is our hell.
Right.
Our heaven is going to be your hell.
Right.
That's the balance.
Right.
But no, it has nothing to do with this.
So
world.
what I'm saying,
From their
and this is what I'm
perspective-
saying.
From their
This is why people, when they say they're going to be slaves, you will be reserved for servitude.
Right.
Even if one or two of your people get one, if they make it, we won't be equal. Because I'm gonna tell you this, it's nothing. It's absolute 100% nothing I can do in this world to be equivalent to your people.
Right.
So why the hell would that be able to happen in our heaven?
Right. Right.
Yes, and it's nothing I can do in the world. I can have billionaires, black billionaires still get called racist. They still get racial slurs.
Right.
They still get chastised.
Because humans are
No,
people.
but how many times do you see them do it to their own?
Right.
We're talking about how many times your people do it to our people.
Right.
There's nothing our people could do,
Right.
nothing nobody could do to be equal
Right.
to you in your heaven.
They control the media.
It's nothing we can do.
Right.
You control the propaganda, you control the media,
Right.
you print the money, you
Right.
do all these things.
Right.
So
About heaven and hell as here things, as physical earth things. But like,
it's a condition.
Right.
yeah, I
It's a
agree.
condition. My people are in hell now. We're not talking about the burning with the pitchfork. My people, which is the Israelites, we are in hell now. And your people are in heaven now. Hell, so as a totality, I'm not talking as an individual. I'm talking as a totality of people. It is.
You think white people are in heaven? Like they're living.
It don't get no better than this from you. Where else can you go? Well, how high can you get? What comes better than this? Where, like again, you have an embassy in every country.
Right.
You have.
That you can get as high as this in our society, in our nation. Look like Wesley Hunts, people like that.
That's why this is our hell. I can't get no higher.
Right.
So in my heaven, it'll be reversed. You won't get no higher. Because bring this out of Revelation.
This Revelation chapter 13 and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
How did we get here? Didn't this church, how did my people get here? We was led into captivity. When have your people ever been in captivity?
When have the Irish been in captivity?
White people.
Yeah, I dare you to bring up indentured servitude.
Yes, because you got paid.
Y'all came over here on cruise ship.
Yeah,
Right.
and y'all was comfortable.
Right.
You didn't come up on the servitude.
Right.
You go through brutal slavery,
Right.
which what was it, Cap? 30 out of 30 or 29 out of 32 countries voted that it was the worst thing.
123.
Oh, it's like it was 123
I'm not trying
countries
to
voted.
diminish what you guys have done
No,
at
but
all.
I'm just saying,
But like,
when did your people go through this type of brutality? Let's be more specific. Let's be specific. When did your people, or any, like, when did they go through this? When did they go through this? Yeah, they treated you well, because they gave y'all civilization. Y'all was sleeping, you was sleeping with your animals. They told you they gave you sleep, they gave you street lights, they gave you concrete, they gave you different things. No, listen. They gave you civilization. You was walking on all fours, your people was, and you was sleeping in that's where all the disease came from too, because you was sleeping in the same spot where your cattle was at. So they gave you civilization. You didn't even properly bathe right. You didn't probably do a lot of things right. So that's not servitude. So, well look, that's not servitude. That's not brutal. Your people raped my people. Your people robbed my people. Your people did gator bait, which is cutting a woman over and feeding the babies to alligators.
Right.
And did the butt breaking, taking a strong man and butt breaking in front of his family so he can look weak. That's what we're talking about.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Elon Musk is South Africa.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
are you saying it's safe for white people in South Africa?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Rule in South Africa.
Yes.
Talking about.
Yes. Did y'all do something to the presidents? Yeah, you all did things to their president.
If you look at the condition in South Africa at the moment, there are white people being hunted. There are white people like.
Oh no! So look.
They have what's it called? Like the safety rooms.
All right. We can't.
Safety rooms are.
What's your name? Huh?
Matt.
Matt.
But also, I'm not trying to diminish what you guys.
No, I get you, Matt. But we're not going to talk about two people out of 2 billion. You done heard 2 stories, Matt. You're smart enough, Matt, to know. I'm not gonna let you play me like I'm done. That you know, my people in the majority did this. Like the brother bringing out earlier about our brother Nolan Wells. That happens too often.
That is California.
You see what I'm saying? Nolan Wells. Our other brother that was in Georgia, our brother that was in Georgia that got wrapped up in the mat and all his organ was gone. You see what I'm saying? We talking about Sandra Bland. We're talking about Eric Gardner.
Right.
We see that. When have your people ever got slaughtered on TV and they broadcast it?
Southside Chicago.
When?
Maybe not broadcast. Maybe not broadcast.
When was this?
When?
Are you saying there's not a lot of violence against white people in the South Side?
Not from other races. Why don't white crime do it like that? I'm not talking about that. If you go kill another white man, I'm talking about when another nation comes and target you.
Right.
When is that happening?
Never.
When has that happened to y'all?
When?
So that's why I read this again, King.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's why there's no peace. Because and when I say you, I'm talking about your people in totality. You only know violence. You only know bloodshed. That's why the brother Bronco, that's why you eat your damn steak roll. You only know blood. You only know blood. You love the taste of flesh and blood.
Human condition.
No, it's not.
Human
Because
condition.
white people don't like it. White people, we're not built that way, Matt.
You're not built.
We're
We're
not.
built that way, but you guys aren't.
Yes, because that's why we're totally 2 different people. That's why we're built different. That's why your genome fit is built for the cold climate. That's why we're built for the heat. That's why you all have more pointy nose and you have more hair like fur. That's why it goes down, and it's more like the dog. It's like a fur. So it covers your neck in the cold climate. We're built for heat. So when you call naps, we call coils. Because when we're out in Jerusalem, the sun goes through our curl pattern so we won't fry our brain. That's why we don't have to put on the sunscreen you have to put on. What you put on sunscreen with our melanin in it. If you look up the ingredients, one of the ingredients has our melanin in it. So that's what I'm saying. So while we're totally two different genome people, we're built different. Because
You can't say violence isn't a problem in the black community. Can you honestly say that? Can you honestly say it's not a problem?
okay,
Can you honestly say
hey,
it's a problem?
so
in the white,
Matt,
problem in the white community. It's also a problem in the
So,
black
Matt,
community. Problem with the Chinese
That's why
community. Problem with the Hispanic community.
That's why we established early, and I don't know if you're doing it, but that's why we established early not to play semantics. So this is what I'm asking. Okay, that's why I wanted to ask that so we can get to the point in regards to the violence in our neighborhoods. Who put the drugs in our neighborhoods? We don't.
White guys, CIA.
The guns.
Yes.
So why
CIA,
out south in the damn U-Haul is military guns fully loaded with an open U-Haul in our neighborhoods? We not doing that. We don't own a poppy field. We don't own these things. We didn't bring the drugs in.
Do you know how many black people are in the CIA? A lot. An enormous amount.
Because they're sent by your people.
They're sent by your people to infiltrate. Your people still control it,
Because
man.
white people don't
So
pay
Matt,
attention. They'll turn
Matt,
away.
my people are in it, but who's the head of it? Do my people run it all?
No. No, they don't.
So who's important? The CEO or the janitor of a business? So who's important? Who's important? The CEO or the manager?
They both have.
Who's
they both have
important? Who's the
responsibility.
most
They're both
important though, man? Who called the last shot?
Is that what matters? The last-
Yes.
How?
Yes. Because my people can't say and go over there and say, I don't want to put these drugs in this neighborhood.
They often do, though.
No, they don't. How do you know that? Are you part of the CIA?
No. I
So
wish.
you can't say that. You can't say that, man. Because we always look at the results.
So you think it's
Always
only
look
white
at the
men
results.
destroying black men?
Always look at the results. It ain't. It's this whole everybody here. Because they understand that they're not chosen by the Most High God. So it's a perpetual hate your people have for my people. That's why everything your people set up is for my people to go against the laws of God. That's why you change the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. Why you do that? Who told you to do that? Why, well, you see what I'm saying? That's why you put pork in every goddamn random object or item in the world. Who makes a brush out of the damn pork burrow? The brush have pork skin, brother. The bristles.
Hispanic culture doesn't have that as well. Chinese culture doesn't have that. Pork is common. Like, I don't eat pork. I do not. But like,
But-
Hispanics put in everything. Chinese put in
Listen
everything.
to what I'm
It's
asking.
not just a white man.
Fed that through their slavery here.
So, if you're talking about Hispanic, you're talking about the Spaniards. Because that's part of their. Look at the whole chart. So, but you are the head. You are the head. Even of all the devils and all the people that do wickedness on this chart, your people are the head. You can't. Who the white man follows? If he follows somebody, then he wouldn't have an embassy in their country.
Right.
Exactly. And everybody follows him.
Black man
Thank
doesn't follow
you.
anyone either.
Are you serious?
Everyone follows according to their own will.
No.
and desire.
Come on, man.
So like,
I follow what I.
you got what you have to understand is that when
you
it
got?
comes to our people, Ezekiel chapter 11 and verse number 2, the wicked of our people said that this
No, give me
city
the-
is the
Joel.
cauldron
Joel
and
3.
we be the flesh. That's talking
Give me
about
Joel 3 and verse
assimilating
number 19.
into the white man's communities and into his culture. So the black people are not going according to their own mind because their own mind is supposed to be this.
Exactly.
That was their own culture.
Was it a racist,
Look.
a skin color thing, or a other god thing?
No, this is a bloodline. It's a bloodline thing. So look, we're not going off no skin tone because the damn Arabs is darker than me.
Right.
They're darker than me, so we're not talking about a skin tone. We're talking about a bloodline of people that can trace back to one of these people, which is the blacks, Hispanics, natives, some Indians. That's what we're talking about. Because we have some of our Hebrew Israelite brothers that are fair skinned.
Right.
So we're not talking about a color, we're talking about a bloodline. And if you fit into that, because your people have to start, they got to get with what happened to them. Because this is what they did. Bring this out of King and Book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse number 19. Give me Book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse number 11. That's a precept.
Bring it out.
This book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse number 13.
Bring it out.
Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be desolate.
So it said Egypt should be a desolation, and Edom, what the brother taught you earlier, should be desolate.
Isaiah 19 says Egypt has a future in the millennial kingdom.
That's because the spiritual Egypt is here.
It's here.
That's Revelations 11 and 8.
Well, again, let's read this out. So let's read this judgment first and see if that means the same right here. Bring it from the top, King.
Egypt shall be a desolation.
Uh-huh.
Edom shall be a desolate wilderness.
Edom should be a desolate wilderness. Why?
For the violence against the children of Judah.
For who?
For the violence against the children of Judah.
For the violence against the children of Judah. Keep going.
Because they have shedded innocent blood.
You shed innocent blood. You kill without a cause. Bring it out.
Because they have shedded innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever.
And who gonna dwell forever?
But Judah shall dwell forever.
No, Edom gonna dwell forever.
But Judah shall dwell forever.
No, these other nations gonna dwell forever.
But Judah shall dwell forever.
Yeah, we gonna dwell forever. But we gotta get back right to what we gotta do for our God. No, it's the real Jews, not Jewish.
Right.
We're not ISH. We don't put ISH on stuff because we're not saying childish like I'm acting like a child. No, we're the real things.
Right.
We're the real Jews. That's why, and that's the funny part, right? Because you all think you come up to the real Jews. When have you went up to damn Amalek, which is the Jewish man that said that? He's supposed to be teaching the same thing we teach, but just for his people. So now it's a problem because I teach it for mine. The world ain't never questioned damn Jewish man, but for teaching that he's the chosen people since Abraham.
Right.
Ain't nobody ever went up to a damn synagogue and told them that they teaching false doctrine. It's for everybody. Your common white man, or no, those black people that's getting killed, they're going to be a part of this too. You all teaching false things. No, you never went to him. Right. So that damn show ain't gonna work up here with us because we found out who we is, King. Bring it out, King. What you got?
If you even question them, you get attacked, you get bankrupted. What happened to Kanye West? Lost his billionaire status the next day.
Yeah, King Kyrie out of the league.
Right.
Nick Cannon lost Wildin' Out.
Right.
Yeah. But we don't give a damn about it because we don't care about these worldly possessions.
Right.
Because we storing up treasures for the kingdom.
Right.
We don't give a damn about their money they printed. How could you be in debt and you print money? That's how you know it's a psychological warfare. It's a game. It's a game to get you attached to something that means nothing. The American dollar means nothing.
Amen. Amen.
Nothing. You see what I'm saying? And all y'all and all these damn people, right? Y'all love America so much. How y'all feel about Fauci now? Oh, everybody quiet now.
Yeah.
These Israelites was crazy when they was talking about the damn Vicky shot, telling y'all it's stupid to put it in your body, and you don't know what they're giving you.
Right.
And again, how the hell why you got pork in a Vicky shot?
Right.
Trying to make my people permanently unclean.
Right.
How y'all feel about Fauci now?
Right.
They even sent their little black hands out that was talking about our people to go apologize. Look at Stephen A. Coon Smith.
Right.
Now I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Kyrie. You was the only one stood bold for not taking it. Yeah, how y'all feel now? Yeah, because you're dying.
Right.
And they couldn't give you boosters. You wonder why you study growing in blood clots.
Right.
You wonder why heart attacks at 23 is happening.
Right.
Young people having heart attacks. Athletes falling out.
Dead.
Yeah.
We're
So
on the
what
same
I'm
page here.
so what I'm saying is, this is what your people need.
Right.
It ain't you specifically, man, but you're a part of that.
Right.
Because I'm getting whooped from when my people went off on my God.
Right.
I'm dealing with the punishment of my people going off.
Every day.
So you don't think you're gonna get the repercussions of what your damn people is doing? That's only right. And you look like a fair man. That's justice. And it's a balance. It's a balance. You the only people that live high. The only one that live high. And that's why the Lord is saving America for last. He's making your bed comfortable. Kick your feet up. He put an extra couple pillows under there. Because you're not going to see it come.
Will you inherit this land?
Huh?
Will you inherit this
We was
land?
the first one to be here.
Won't it become a desolate wilderness? Desolate
And
wasteland?
look,
Yeah,
look,
that's my point.
hold on. Yeah, we gonna bring. I got him in Isaiah 14. But look at this. We already had this land, right? But your damn people push Columbus Day every year,
Right. Huh?
and we know what he did to the people that was here.
Right. Bring it out.
Come on, this is your peoples.
Right.
This is your peoples. We know our
Those
people
are
was here
humans.
first.
Humans.
No, we gotta be
problem.
specific.
It's
The
the
Lord
same
say gotta be specific, bro. We can't talk in generality. We can't talk. We gotta
Right.
talk specifics.
Don't mix it.
White people were here because in Second Esdras, which is in the Apocrypha, it told when like people was told to come here, go to a far place. which is the 10 tribes, which is the so-called Northern Kingdom, which is the Hispanic brothers, the Indians, all these down here. They was told to come here to this land, to go far, because it was asterisk, which is when we asterisk. And we looked that up, that means America to today. So they was told to come here. And my people was here. And we know what Columbus did. And you celebrate and throw Columbus Day every year.
Every year. And Thanksgiving.
And Thanksgiving. I ain't even get to Thanksgiving.
But so you're saying violence is a white man's invention. But what about Cain? Violence has been a human problem.
So it's too deep, because you don't understand. It's Cain was you.
Right.
In the regeneration. Cain, it was you. He was the first one with you. So Cain and Abel is just another version of Esau and Jacob.
I get that for the metaphor, but like white people didn't invent murder. It's a human thing. Like it always happened since the beginning of time. Am I wrong about that? Did the white man invent murder?
You didn't invent it. You dwell in it. You are in it. And you perfected it. You perfect it. That's why you go hunt and kill animals. You need to see bloodshed. You have to. You will feel lost. Your people will feel lost if they don't.
Uncontacted tribes in Africa don't hunt animals?
We're not part of them.
Yeah, but they're
We're not
white
part
people.
of them.
They're hunting black
Give me
animals.
that, King, in Exodus 11 and 7. So that's because we're gonna have to stop the African thing. I get what you're trying to say, but you gotta understand that ain't us.
Right.
And when I'm talking about your people, you're the lead of all these. Listen, you're the lead of all these.
Right.
So when I talk about your people, you're leading all these other nations.
Right.
So the Africans, you're leading them too. That's why you have them set up being comfortable in our neighborhoods when they move here.
Right.
Why you don't let them open up shops in your neighborhoods as the people?
Say one more time.
In your neighborhood, you don't let no other nation open up shops in your neighborhoods. Y'all give them all to ours.
Right.
Chinese got the nail salon.
Right.
African got this beauty salon.
Right.
Elon, they got the damn gas stations.
Right. And Dunkin' Donuts. Chicken shop.
The chicken shops.
Right.
Why you don't let them open up none in your neighborhood?
Right. We do.
When? No, y'all don't.
There's black-owned businesses everywhere. What are you talking about?
No, it's
Especially in
not.
Chicago. There's so many black-owned businesses in Chicago.
Bring it out.
That's the book of Exodus chapter 11 and verse number 7.
Bring it up.
But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So it's a difference between the Africans, the Egyptians, and the Israelites. We're not the same people.
Right.
We're not the same people. Again, like I broke it down, how we're just genetically different. Even from them, we're genetically different. We don't move the same. We don't act the same. We don't have the same mannerism. We aren't the same people. So what they're doing what they're following from their leader, which is your people.
Thousands of years ago, like they've hunted, like humans have eaten animals even before the white man ever got to them.
Right.
From all cultures, everywhere.
Right.
Like it's a human thing.
Man, I know it's a hard truth, bro. And bro is just a term now. We're not bro. But like, I know it's a hard truth that it's over, bro. Like, it's over.
So what light can you offer me other than to get ready for servitude? Like, if you're
That's it.
The light that you're.
So what I can offer you is either one or two things. Either you can be a house slave or a field slave.
Right.
So you can be a good slave or you can be a rebellious one. That's the only two options. But servitude is coming.
You said that
So
guy-
how my people have to do it, they either have to suck up and become a house slave, or they in the field trying to run away and became field slaves. That's it.
If you're a light to the nation, that's the only light that you have to offer. Like, what else do you have to
No,
offer? What other light?
What I'm telling you, that's the only solution for you. Yes, you will still when you on my plantation, when you on my field, when you in my ground. Yeah, you gonna learn the commandments and how to keep them. Cause everybody there, even my animals, gonna know how to do it. Lord willing, if I was to make it, cause we still all fighting. But if I was to make it, yeah, you will have to learn the commandments, but you're still gonna be in servitude. So the other thing you try to figure out right now is which one you're gonna be. The house slave or the field slave?
That's not an honest question because I can't determine that right now. There's no like form to fill out. There's no like determine like internal thing.
So that's the only option I got.
For right now, not for the future, not for hundreds of years. My people will be a house like that.
So do you repent for your people? Are you sorry for what your people have done?
It's hard to take
So if you
responsibility
can,
for other people's actions, but
you can't even
well,
say
no,
it.
I'm sorry for the way that the white people have treated everyone else. I do like we.
Make it their father. 14-21. 14-21. That's exactly what I want. 14-21. 14-21.
It's hard just because I'm not personally responsible. That's the only reason for my hesitation. Only reason.
But
You're right.
You
We've
are.
done terrible
You are
things.
responsible.
How?
Know
Not
why?
personally.
Know why you responsible? You won't trade your life for mine. Would you? I'm asking you.
Not necessarily.
I'm asking you.
It depends on the.
I'm asking you. Would you trade your life to now become a black man in America today and let me become you, man? You benefit from it, so you are responsible.
Right. Honestly, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say yes, but I
But
wouldn't say no.
You said no. It's only, look, if you don't say yes, you said no.
Right.
Even if you say nothing.
I'd be open to the possibility for.
No. So that's how your people benefit from it. Because answering hesitation in that question means you already know my people get treated bad here, and you wouldn't want to be that.
My hesitation is because my identity would be gone. Everything I've done over the years, like the Matt as I know him, would be gone.
But you repent. You said what your people did was wrong, and you didn't want to write that.
But I'm talking about my personal identity. My like if I were to
Who said I don't have a great personal identity?
you may, but I'm saying like I like Matt.
Exactly. You like Matt as the white man in America.
I like Matt as
You like Matt as the white man in America. We gonna put it out there, Matt. You like Matt, and everything come with Matt. When he gets a job that he wasn't even qualified for, or he gets a job because of the connection of his father, or his boys, or his friends, he gets to do certain things because of the connection and the color of his skin. I could have went and got a PhD. You could just have a damn bachelor's, and they'll hire you before me. Right. Yeah, you like those things that come with being Matt, the white boy, the white man in America. That's
I
what
don't
it
have
is.
any of that though. That's the thing.
That's what it is. Bring this out there.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse number 21.
Bring it out.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
So this is what they said. Prepare slaughter for the children. Why?
For the iniquity of their father.
No, because they did something.
For the iniquity of their father.
No, they did something today, so it's only got to be for them.
For the iniquity of their father.
For the iniquities of your fathers. That's why we prepare slaughter for your children.
Right.
And for the generations now. For what your people have done to my people for years.
Right.
Centuries, and still doing.
Right.
Slavery ain't over.
Right.
You just took the chains off our necks, it's on our minds now.
But the white
Now we slave to this system.
So are the white people. White people are slaves to the system too. We're all slaves to the system. All
But
of us.
what's
Every
the
human
like,
being.
yeah. So you know what? You know what, man? There's some truth in that. And why? But I don't give a damn because you enslaved by your people.
Right.
Your people been lying to you. That's why the world don't know we the real Jews. Your people been lying to you. That's why the world don't understand that the Sabbath day is on Saturday and not Sunday.
Right.
All that do.
So that's why your people been lying to you, telling you that God created us all equal and He loves us all, and the Bible never said that.
Right.
So it's like you in your household, you got your son on punishment.
Right.
I don't care about that. But when you punishing the kid down the street or somebody that's not even in your damn family, that's the problem.
Right.
So your people coming on to my people who are not a part of, that's the issue.
Right.
If he lie, if your father chooses to lie to you, I can't do nothing about that.
Right.
That's a family business.
Right.
That's a family damn business, man. And that's what that's what most of your people in totality don't understand. That yes, you are being lied to more than us.
Right.
And that's why it hurts. That's why when Putin opened up those Russian icons, the white man started burning the Bible.
Right.
Because he's like, oh damn, there's black people in here? This is talking about black people? Jesus, who the world called Jesus Christ, is a black man?
Right.
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob is a black man?
Right.
No one acted like that.
Mother Mary is a black woman?
What? Canada banned the Bible?
Canada banned the Bible.
Very.
Canada banned the Bible.
Canada. That's
But even
Canada.
this was in what, Kentucky? This was Kentucky, Iowa, where they just started burning the Bible because they realized their people, their fathers been lying to them more than us. Look it up, look it up. Look it up as white man burning the Bible. No, but and look up the time frame, and it was right after who revealed the Russian icons.
You go right on TikTok. And Salakia,
I got you.
when you mention that white people are slaves to their own system, you can say that that's true, but at the same time, you're not paying taxes to a people that oppresses you.
Right.
We're forced to pay taxes to people that stole us from another land. And that further get paid by our tax dollars to kill us in our own community.
And your taxes, even though they get taken out of your checks, I know you're gonna say that, you still benefit from them.
Exactly.
Look at your neighborhoods, look at ours.
Right.
That's how your taxes, you still benefit from them.
Don't act like there's no benefits that you guys don't get either. Or not. You're
What
like,
do we benefit
What do you benefit from?
A knee on the neck?
Are they on the net?
are you saying that no tax dollars go to like?
No, they don't. They don't go to our schools.
You've never heard of SNAP?
They don't go to our. Well, hey, your people are more staffed than us.
Right.
It's more white people. They don't benefit us.
Right.
Your people are staffed. They made it because of the white woman.
Right.
Because she wanted to be equality to the man, so they wanted to set her up and give her government benefits. Look that up.
You're saying that there's nothing put back, but there is stuff put back, especially in Chicago.
It's
Chicago,
not.
like, what's the racial mix of City Hall right now?
It ain't equal.
It's not equal. You're right. Where's the balance?
Right.
Where's the balance?
It says in the United States, the largest share of overall welfare and public assistance recipients is white.
So how that benefits us?
It benefits
So
everyone.
no. See, look, this is a prime example. This is a prime example. How you think the crumbs that fall off your table benefit me?
Right.
That don't benefit me, bro. That don't benefit me. Your crumbs that fall on the table don't benefit me.
I fully believe that,
Like-
that we have destroyed, that white man has destroyed the black neighborhoods, just like completely. Like, you are correct. However, it's dishonest to say that no assistance has gone back, especially from black city halls to the
So
black
tell me.
community.
He's just giving a dog a bone.
So tell me, right?
No,
Right. I'm
there-
giving you a
there-
shut up stick. I'm saying that's what you do. That's what your people do. You give you a shut up stick.
It's like shut
It's like shut up, complain.
At
Stop
least we
it.
gave you something.
Right. We had a
They're
look.
constantly trying to-
Think about this. We had a
They're acting
so-called,
like they are.
even though we understand that he wasn't
I'm
one of
not
our
trying to
nations.
brand
Look,
it, but
we
we're
understand that
acting-
he wasn't one of our nations. But even Obama, when he went into the office, he ain't one of our nations, first of all. But we understand that. But if you people go off the skin color, he didn't even pass nothing specific for us.
Right.
He gave more to the the alphabet community.
Asian hate crime.
And an Asian hate crime who went through one thing.
What's the Israelite hate crime?
He was trying to destroy it.
He was following all the rest of the presidents that was in there. And that's why we don't deal with none of them.
That's what Putin said.
You see what I'm saying? Deal with none of them. Bring your precept out, King. And I'm gonna bring some more.
Here's the book of Jeremiah 16 and verse number 19.
Bring it out.
O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of afflictions. The Gentiles shall come from thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
That's what your people are saying.
I thought you guys think that the Gentiles are dispersed Jews.
You said who?
I thought don't black Hebrew Israelites believe that Gentiles are
Oh, hold on,
dispersed Jews?
whoa. Ain't no such thing as black Hebrew Israelites.
We don't
Because
call
that means you're going to say it's white Hebrew Israelites. Ain't no such thing.
Sorry,
You gotta-
I
you gotta
thought
say-
that was a term.
No, it's Hebrew Israelite. So again, that's another thing your people have done.
But
To diminish you got to put a color on it.
there are live groups that have that term themselves. I thought I was using your terminology. I'm sorry.
No. We're just Hebrew Israelites.
Okay,
Because Hebrew is the language we speak.
Okay.
Israelite is our bloodline. It's our heritage.
There are
Because
plenty of
I think if you
channels
say
and
black
Facebook-
Hebrew Israelite, that means you're saying subconsciously it's a white Hebrew Israelite.
I get what you're saying, but it is a terminology used by a lot of Israelites.
No, that's not.
By the media.
That's by the media. That's the propaganda pushes that.
But your own like YouTube channels and Facebook.
We
groups
don't say
have-
that. You can go to any group and we don't say we're black Hebrew Israelites. We're Hebrew Israelites. Now you understand.
You
Sorry.
go fully disagree with the people who are out here.
Who are the Hebrew Israelites?
I've been in Chicago a very long
We're
time.
not even one group up here.
Exactly.
I know. There's many different groups.
This is multiple groups.
Yes,
up here.
there are many different groups. The blue, the red, the purple. Like there are many different ones. But there are some that call themselves Black Hebrew Israelites.
Because who
BHI
pushed-
as the
And if somebody said that, it's because they said it sarcastically on what the media is pushing.
Right.
But we don't go and identify ourselves by that. So I need you to understand that movement is for. We don't go by black Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
We don't do it with the colors.
Right.
We go by Hebrew Israelites.
Right. Yasha
Yasha, which is in
Right.
the Paleo Hebrew. Because we don't speak the modern. We don't want the whitewashing of nothing.
Right.
I'm gonna say the pink wash. I don't even like whitewashing. Because white is pure. And your people far from that.
Right.
And black is dark. And we far from that. We was born to be the white. Because we're the pure.
Right.
We was born to be the righteous and the light.
Right.
So I try to take the colors off. Because that plays into psychological warfare as well.
Right.
Because my cause keep saying, that's why I said we say we black, then they say we're dark, we're evil. It's a bad thing.
Right.
Like the brother you were bringing out earlier, what you wear to a funeral in time of mourning, you wear black. What you wear in the wedding, you wear white, which is a happy time. No, so again, that's why we're not going to do that. So, we're Hebrew Israelites. Right? But that's another thing, like how your people push certain things. And like the brother just brought out that precept, you always going to realize you inherited lies.
Right.
So when it comes to Gentiles, that's a layered thing. Is what I'm saying. So
Gentile, aren't those the Hebrew Israelites dispersed? Or
it can be both, is what I'm saying. So you just have to understand the context of what you're
it can be
reading.
both ways. It's only
So
when it's
look, because Gentiles are people that don't keep the commandments.
Right.
It could be another nation, or it could be our people that went off. You have to understand the context of what goes around in that time period and what is it going through.
I keep the commandments. So how does that like?
You don't.
How is he gonna come down and make that happen?
You don't keep the commandments.
I may not be perfect on every single one, but I try to improve constantly. I don't eat pork.
You don't keep the commandments.
I don't even wear mixed. I try to avoid mixed fabrics. Seriously, I do my best to live like man. There are some I wonder about, but like the thing is, my
So look, Matt.
are
Look, Matt.
here.
If the Lord grant me my spot in the kingdom, you know, you want to come work for me? You like a good boy.
Depends.
Huh?
Depends.
Compelling, ain't it?
Huh?
You said depends?
Depends.
No, you already want to keep the commandments. You come be a good boy.
I don't think that is the commandment of God, though. For all white men to just be subjugated. I don't think that's the command of God according to the Bible. That all white men will be subjugated
Oh,
to
bring
be
that out.
slaves.
Bring that out. Give me that Isaiah.
God.
Give me that Isaiah. I mean,
Too much confidence in the flesh.
look, hey, we go off the Bible. We go off the Bible. Here.
And the Bible says-
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse number 1.
Read out.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel,
So again, he will have mercy on Jacob and will yes choose Israel, which the Israelites, right?
and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them,
Right.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Do what?
They shall cleave to the house of Jacob,
Cleave to the house of Jacob. How?
and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them.
So what?
Shall possess them.
No, just some of them.
Shall possess them.
And what the possession mean, man? How do you possess something?
Are they also possessing the dispersed Israelites or the Gentiles?
The Israelites.
The
No, hold on, no.
the Gentiles who are the
Hold on, let
Israelites.
me read this and we're going to answer your question.
And the people shall. You want verse 1?
Yeah.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So those people that went off, which is part of the Israelites, the Lord going to have what on them?
mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel.
So that's mercy, man. We're not talking about them. Because they're Jacob or they're part of the Israelites. The Lord is going to have mercy on them. Give them the space of repentance. Right? So he's going to have mercy on those Israelites you're talking about that went off. Because I went off once in my life. The Lord had mercy and gave me the knowledge I have today.
Right.
Because he could have killed me off. And he didn't.
That's the essence right there.
He could have, but he didn't.
Tapping into the truth right there.
That's the essence for the Israelites.
And that's for the Israelites.
No.
That's for the Israelites. Keep going. No.
To the line. Come on, man. It says, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
So the stranger, not the Israelites that went off, that he had mercy with the stranger, the other nations. Because we was a stranger once to this language and to this what's going on here. Right? What will happen?
The stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
So you're going to cleave, you're going to want to be with the Israelites. You're going to want to be on others, right? And what else happened?
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
So what is possession and what is servants and handmaids, man?
I'm not challenging this in general. How does this relate to what I was saying?
No, hold on. Gus, you asking how can some of you all not be in servitude? Can some of y'all not have to worship us? No. It said, we're going to take you to land because this is when we're getting led back to Jerusalem.
Right.
It's a prophecy that the mighty Isaiah had. We're getting led back to Jerusalem. And the people in other nations that's going to come with us going to want to cleave to us.
Right.
In their time, and they're going to be our possession.
Right.
For servants and handmaids.
Right.
That's slave. That's servitude, man.
Are you talking about the Gentiles at the moment?
We're talking about all these other nations.
Right.
Yes.
Number 2 and down.
And they're heathen.
The Gentiles that ought to be saved are Israelites.
Now, Israelites,
Are the
but
dispersed that you were talking
the dispersed was the ones he mentioned in the first verse that he's going to have mercy on. I'm going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. So those Israelites that went off, they have a potential and a chance to maybe to repent, and the Lord can have mercy on them.
Right.
But for the stranger,
Right.
every word means something. Every word and every verse means something.
Don't go home.
So for the stranger,
Clock tower.
they're going to be the possession.
My home is where
Servitude. For handmaids.
Right.
I walk it.
And they shall take them captive, whose captives they were.
We weren't captives to other people.
Right.
The Israelites that went up, we're not captives to them.
Right.
We are captives to the other nations.
Right.
They said we should take them captives. Who captives we were? Who captives we are right now?
Right.
Who captives we are right now? Man, it's playing upon the table.
Are you saying there's
You
no Asian slave trade?
Huh?
Are you saying there's no Asian slave trade of blacks?
All the nations, man.
Everyone else.
Man. Stop. All the nations. We have went through captivity and all had
I'm just letting you know.
all had their hands in this.
He's trying to preach and teach me a lesson.
All had their hands in this. Even though your people can lead it, even your people have the worst one, but everybody had their hands in it, some form of through my people through time. So who captives we were, we're gonna take them captive.
Right.
So it's not just the so-called
Right.
white man.
Right.
No, the Asians, the Africans,
Right.
the Arabs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? All of them. The Egyptians,
Right.
Palestinians,
Right.
all of them.
Oh.
Line them up. Line them up. Keep going.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
No, we gonna be equal.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
No, we equal to our friends.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
You all are our oppressors. And the Lord gonna set it back straight. Because then we say,
I thought, who's in charge of the world?
the white man. Don't go white
The
man.
devil.
Who is the white
No,
man?
it's a spiritual force, the father of lies. He's not physical, he's not human.
Who's his people?
Who's his people?
Right.
It's
Bring
not
that.
a physical flesh thing.
Give me that in
The
Revelation.
devil is
Give
beyond
me that in Revelation. The devil have a people.
12 and 9.
12 and 9. Yes. Give me that in Revelations because he have a people. He have a people.
Like the followers? Those who are
Give me that also.
devoted to the
Give me
devil.
that, Joel.
Those are his people. The followers.
24.
Those who
Bring it down.
That's the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil.
So, that great dragon was cast out. That old serpent that was called the devil.
Which deceiveth the whole world.
What is your forefathers doing to you and us?
Which deceiveth the whole world.
You just told me your people are lied to more than ours. Because your people is doing what again?
So we're
Which
deceived.
deceiveth the whole world.
Read it from the top again.
We're part of the whole world that is deceived.
And that great dragon
Great dragon.
was cast out.
Of where?
That old serpent,
Of where?
what?
Of where?
the old serpent called the devil
The devil.
and Satan,
Yeah.
which deceiveth the whole world.
So he uses who people?
No, he deceives the whole world, which means everyone, including the white
deceived
man.
the whole
Who
world with
deceived?
this?
Right. Who said Christ looked like that?
He's deceived the white people, he's deceived the black people, he's deceived the Asians, he's deceived
And who
everyone,
people
including
he
you.
used?
Humans.
Oh, man. You what,
Sin.
Matt, like you,
Sin.
no, Matt, like you,
Sin.
like Matt, like you told me.
Use the
No, Matt, like you told me. You right there.
Right.
You right there. You're so close. You want to say it. I feel you want to say it. You want to say it, but the pride you
deceiving
don't
the
want to let
whole
it out.
world. But the
The
whole world.
pride you don't want to
The
let
whole
it out,
world
Matt.
includes
You
the white
gotta-
man.
Hey, you say you follow the commandments.
It's
You
a
don't say
spiritual
pride.
thing. It's not a.
Hey, whoa. You say you follow the commandments. You know, pride for destruction.
Yes.
Right.
So let it go right now.
How's that
And
right?
say, you
I'm
know
not-
your damn
I'm
people
holding on
told
to
the
truth.
world that Jesus looked like that.
Right. Deceive the whole
Deceived
world.
the whole world.
It's in Asia. It's in
Because,
Africa.
because who did that? The gay lovers.
Is that what that verse is talking about? Deceive the whole world with the image of Jesus? I mean, that's the wrong image.
That's
I
one
don't-
of the ways, man.
Yeah, no.
That's one of the ways.
One of the ways the devil has done
so
it, not the white
who
man.
knows?
The devil.
Who else thought these people were just blacks, West Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans? Who deceived the world? Deceived that?
People who view through.
And what nation? You right there, man. You right there. You right there.
Are you saying there's?
You right there, man.
Are you saying there's not other nations that have enslaved as well? It's not one people. It's not just the white
Okay, give me
man.
the top one right now, man. The top one. Because other people play their
Yes,
hand.
the top one has been the white man.
Okay then, man.
But no.
Come on, man.
That's not the.
And like again, so that's why we said the CEO is more important than the worker.
The CEO is the devil. He's not. He was cast out of heaven. He wasn't born on earth to white men.
The white man is the CEO.
Right.
Of this, man.
Satan
and
is
you
the
know
CEO.
that, man.
Satan
you
is the
know
CEO.
that. That's why you hesitate when I asked you, would you change your life or mine? You said no, because you know what your benefits
I
are of
believe
this
I'm
society
operating
is
in
not.
truth, and I believe you're operating in lies. I'm trying to be truthful.
How?
And that's why I don't want
Bring it
to
up.
exchange
It's
it
the
for a lie.
book of Revelation chapter 2. This Revelation chapter 2 and verse number 3. I know thy works. Stop, brother. I know thy works, tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy.
The what?
The blasphemy.
The what?
The blasphemy
Of what?
of them which say they are Jews and are not,
And what are they, man?
but are the synagogue of Satan.
What is the people?
Yes, you are.
No. Now you get mad. The real you coming out. I see your damn face. Your damn cheekbones coming out.
You
Cause
only-
you see the real you coming out. The real you coming out now, man. I see it.
Yes,
I
you're
see
teaching
it.
hate.
Give me Sirach chapter 12 verse number 10.
Bring it out.
Yeah, I see it now, man. I see it. I see it. I see it. Who?
But
How?
is it okay to
Look,
hate the synagogue?
read that again.
I know thy
Read that
works,
back down.
tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Okay.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
Okay.
but are the synagogue of Satan.
Because the world don't even know these the damn real Jews. We're talking the ones that brought a damn broad top on their head. We're the ones that called New York coming out the damn tunnels.
Right.
Pedophile little kids and stuff.
Right.
We're on the peace day. We're talking about them. Who say they are Jews and are not. We're talking about the ones, the Israelis. Now look, they know so much they're not the real Jews, they don't even call themselves no damn Israelites. They call themselves Israelis.
Right.
They don't even say they Jews, they say they Jewish.
Right.
We know language. You saying that you a part of. You trying to act like you is and you not. Even in their language, they know they're not the real Jews. Hold
The
on.
fruit of the spirit is patience. Who
No.
here is having patience?
No, Matt, because you got me there now. Because the real you came out.
Yeah.
The real you
Yeah.
came out.
Because
And you know.
You're speaking
Hey,
satanic lies.
no.
You're speaking hatred.
When have you went into a synagogue and say they speak satanic lies?
They don't go on the street telling people that they're going to be slaves.
Because they don't, hey, they're not the real people, brother. They're not the real
That's
people.
what they're supposed to do. That's what
Yes,
God made you to
we
do.
was compelled to go on the highways and hedges.
The end goal, the
The
purpose of your life is to
Bring
tell
this up.
other people how they.
Bring this up. 2:10.
Book of St. Rick, chapter 12 and verse number 10.
So bring this out.
That's Satan.
Never trust thy enemy. Do what?
Never trust thy enemy.
What should we not do to man?
Never trust thy enemy.
What say it again?
Never trust thy enemy. Why not?
For like as rain rusting, so is his wickedness.
You waiting for it. So is that the iron rusteth, so is your wickedness. That means you wait for an opportunity. It's gonna come out. That's why I never said we'll be friends, man. Look, man, that's why I never said we'll be friends, man. That's why I told you, man, that you're always gonna be a servitude. We won't be equal, man. Because as more as iron rusteth, so is your wickedness, man. It's gonna come out. Your hate, your perpetual hate for the real Jews to know that your people are lied to you, and you don't have to damn bow down to the real Israelites. And one day, it kills your soul. It kills your spirit. It hurts you. It hurts you to a core. You know that the people that they call all these proverbs, these bywords and proverbs to, that you're gonna have to bow down and worship that.
Right.
That the God that you thought you served looked like them.
Right.
That kills your damn soul. That kills your spirit. It ain't just you, it's everybody. So you play, and you play it when we don't buzz on equality, we don't buzz on we being equal, you always gonna show.
Because the book of Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse number 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Do what?
And prophesy against
What are
it.
we doing it just there on America?
And prophesy against
Which
it.
is the modern day Mount Seir, because your people ruined. What are we doing?
And prophesy against it. And say unto it, that saith the Lord, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
The Lord is against you. And so you said the real people, no, the real Jews supposed to come out and prophesy against the damn wicked society in this wicked world and tell you how much you wicked and your people wicked. Yes. Because everything I said came out the Bible. I'm not giving you my vain opinion. I'm not giving you my vain opinion, Matt. I'm giving you everything thus said the Lord, thus said the Holy Bible, man. And I don't want to take up no more time because I got more. With that, call a lawyer. I was about to show my shot. I was shot. Go up there, Shala. Go up there, Shala. Go up there, Shala.
You talking about the brother right there?
No. I'm talking to a brother on the side.
I think he left.
Yeah, he left.
Let's go. Come on, I got you.
All praises, man. Oh, mighty teacher, mighty teacher.
Why don't I see it? Why don't I see love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness in any of you?
What's your nationality?
That's not the question. Why don't I see the fruit of the Spirit in those who are supposed to be led by the Spirit?
Did Jesus Christ always answer questions when he was asked?
No.
What's your nationality?
I'm going to play by the same rules then.
You said what? I'll answer your question when you answer my question.
I already answered that a long time ago. It doesn't matter. You're going to tell me I'm going to be a slave.
It's very important. This message is very important. It's only for select. It's only for a select nation of people.
The fruit of the Spirit is only for a select nation of people.
It's about nationality. I need to know what your nationality is before I can have a dialogue.
Heaven.
Heaven.
Heaven. My nationality is above.
Look at this sign right here, right? God created 18 nations of people. Which one would you come from? Would you be? Would you say you an Israelite? Would you say you come from a so-called white man? Would you say you Indian, Syrian, Arab, Chinese, Japanese? Anyone on down?
Personally, honestly, if you want the honest answer, Levite in exile in Ireland.
You're a Levite?
Yeah, Levite. Like through Ireland, through here. I think so, yes.
Your father? His father be a so-called Haitian?
No.
No. So what would your father be?
Are you saying that there's zero evidence of Hebrew Israelite blood in Irish?
Question, I don't know. What would your father be?
White.
And I'm not human.
White. Your father is
White. Irish, but white.
Ezra 4:1. Give me Psalm 50 verse 16. Right? So this Bible, this is why it's called the Holy Bible, because this Bible is only set apart for one nation of people. Contrary to public belief and what you've been taught and told. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying first. Contrary to what you've been taught in the churches, wherever else where you grew up at, this Holy Bible being separate or set apart is only for one nation of people. It was given to one nation of people. It's not for everybody. It's not exclusive for everybody. Read this.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 1. Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Most High, Yahweh.
So we ain't building our temple. It said the Benjamites, right, and the Judites, read.
Of Israel, of Israel,
Again, of Israel. Not everybody. It said Benjamin, right, Israel, and Judah, right, which and turn that sign around, Bob Kishon. No.
I know all this. Can we skip? I know this. Like, I know the routine.
Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God.
Right, see, the other nations say, hey, let us deal with you. We want to seek we want to seek your God.
Right.
Just like right now, we got other nations come and say, hey, what y'all talking about? What are y'all doing up here? What did the Israelites say?
Right. As ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them,
What did they say unto them?
ye have nothing to do with us.
What's all this
You
Troy?
listening? You
I
listening?
am the beast.
You listening?
You know why you're over here right now. Because you see the beast
There's a lot of spirits out here. Read this. Hey, listen to this.
Said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us.
So this is what our forefathers told the other nations. He said, we have what?
Ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our God.
So we're building a house unto our God.
Right.
Again, this is to show you that you said what?
Cedars from Lebanon.
The seed is from Lebanon.
Yes, they
Talking
use-
about in Ezra right now, we're reading Ezra, the book of Ezra. It said that the children of Israel told the other nations, you have nothing to do with us to build a temple to our God.
Is that fully
Oh.
the Solomon temple?
You said what?
Is Solomon
Like, that's one thing that
These are other nations. Right, he's talking to the other nations. Right, the other nations have nothing to do with us. Right, building it out into our God. We're building a temple right now. Spiritual, this is a spiritual temple we're building. So you have nothing to do with us. We're building the temple to our God.
How do you know I don't have a little bit of dispersion?
You just told me you was white.
How do I know? I don't have.
How you just told me that. I'm only going off of what you told me.
None of it. I only know one generation back. I don't know hundreds of generations back.
But look, the spirit is bearing witness that you probably would be an Israelite. Right? Did your people go through any of these Did your people go through any of these curses? The Levites. You know anything about the Levites?
I already answered this. Can we just,
I wasn't up here. I wasn't up here. So let me ask you this.
No, can we skip this
Why
part?
do you, so who told you was a Levite? No. Because again, nationality matters. Who told you was a Levite?
Long story. I'm not going to get into it. Even if you don't agree with me.
You don't want to get into your history?
No, I don't. It's a long
Because
story.
the truth is going to come out. That's why.
No, that's not it.
Give me Genesis chapter 49, verse number 5. So let me ask you this. So when Jacob was talking to his 12 sons, what land were the Levites were supposed to be in to this day? I'm talking to this day right now. Where was Jacob prophesying to Levi? What was he saying that he was supposed to be in? What land? What island?
Island?
Yes. It's a prophecy when you read the book of Genesis. He's talking to his 12 sons. Where would the Levites be at?
That's not
Because you call yourself a Levite.
No, I believe that I have some.
I'm asking you a question.
From many
I'm
generations
asking
ago.
you a question. You a Levite. You said you're a Levite.
I believe I have a tiny fraction of it.
Why do you believe that? What makes you believe that?
Things that God has revealed to me over.
What did they reveal to you? Who revealed this to you?
I'm not getting into it right now.
You're not going to get into it? We can't get into it with you. You want to ask us questions, but when I ask you a question, you don't want to get into it. You know what?
You're running around
Because you're the devil that this Bible
circles.
speaks of.
Right.
Right.
Really.
Give me Psalms 58.
I'm trying to stand for the
Give me
truth.
Psalms 58.
In the book, Psalm
You're the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
the book of Psalm
You want to
58.
get into it because the truth is coming out.
Right. The Psalm 58 and verse number 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born. speaking lies.
Right, so this is what the so-called white man do.
Right.
We know that you're not a Levite because you don't know anything about the Levites.
Right.
Right. You don't know anything about the Israelites.
Right.
You don't agree with our history.
I'm not trying to challenge your history.
You don't agree with our history or history.
I don't believe that is actual history.
You don't believe it? We can read it out the Bible.
Right.
You're a Levite. You believe in the Bible? So we can tell you what a Levite's supposed to be dwelling at in the last days.
Right.
That's history.
Right.
But you don't know it.
Right.
And you're supposed to be a Levite.
Right.
Give me the Bible verse for this.
Give you the Bible verse?
Yeah, I'll write it down. I'll research it.
Read Genesis 49:5.
He done
Where
gave
does that
brothers 3 different nationalities. He came up first with the first speaker saying that he was Irish. The second one,
Levite
the
through
second-
Irish.
No,
That's what I said.
no.
No, that's what I said to you as well.
So you a
I told
Levite?
you
How
that.
are
Now
you
he's
a,
saying he a Levite.
Yeah, there was a dispersion.
so how are you a Levite through Irish?
Some of the
You can't be Irish and Levite at the same time.
Some of the dispersion ended up in the UK.
Give me
Ended up in
1
British
Corinthians
Isles.
14 and verse, what's 34, man?
They were dispersed to all ends of the earth.
This damn devil, that's all the devil doing is speak lies, man.
Right.
That's why all tribes.
14 and verse number 34, and it reads, let your woman keep silent in the churches. 33, for God is not an author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints.
Right, so the Lord said he's not the author of confusion.
Right.
So,
Where does it say Levi is Haiti?
so you want to know? You want to learn?
No.
All right, read Genesis 49:5.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brothers. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
Right, so this is Jacob talking to his 12 sons. Actually, he's talking to Levi and Simeon and letting them know where they would be dwelling at in the last days.
Right.
We're living in the last days.
Right.
So they will be together, living together amongst each other.
Right.
It said instruments of cruelty will be in their habitations.
Right.
So what it's talking about are the so-called Haitians, the so-called Dominicans,
Right.
the island of Hispaniola.
Right.
Those are the instruments of cruelty. Is the voodoo, they got Santa Maria. Right, these are the different deities that they
African tribal religions that came over to the Caribbean. That
We're
came
not
from,
African.
yeah, I know. But I'm saying like those didn't originate in the Caribbean.
So you don't know. So we're teaching you.
Wait, no, the
Right.
ATR
No,
did not
you
originate.
can't teach me nothing. Give me Matthew
Are you
10,
saying that
20.
Santeria originated? Like all these traditions.
I'm
they
not saying that
originated
it's
in the Caribbean?
originated there.
Yeah, it came over.
Okay, so what's your point? What's your point?
Those instruments.
What's your point?
The instruments.
What's your point?
You're not gonna let me finish the sentence.
What's your point?
The instruments weren't.
We don't
just
care.
in-
We don't care. What's your point? Read this.
Book of Matthew 10 and verse number 20. For it is not that ye speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
Right, so like give me I think that's Matthew 20 verse number 8. Let's see Matthew 28 real quick.
And Revelation 2:9-39.
No, 2028.
Book of Matthew chapter 20 and verse number 28. And it reads, even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many.
Right, so we're not out here to be taught. Right, you can't teach us a damn thing about our history. You trying to tell us about who it is and where it came from? We don't care about that.
You're
Right,
saying that,
and we're
like,
not even supposed to be talking to you. We're gonna give you. Hey, did y'all give me
all of those,
his judgment?
Cuba, Puerto Rico, like
Yeah,
those
yeah,
have-
So you got your judgment, right? Are you ready to become a slave for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
No,
Give me Isaiah
'cause I think that's
49.
unjust.
You said what?
It's
You're not
unjust.
ready for that?
It's unjust.
Is America unjust?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So do you think that it should be a fair payback for people that's been unjust to us?
Fair payback isn't just tipping the scales and doing everything the other way. That's not
Right.
fair payback.
So this was done to us, right? Should this be done to the people that did this to us?
You want to do an eye for an eye? That's one way to do it. But
You want me to read the Bible and see what the Bible says? Right, give me Numbers 35 and 33.
Bring it out.
sorry, you're saying the instruments are only Haiti and the Dominican Republic, but like those traditions exist in Puerto
You
Rico.
have to be paid back for what you
Right.
did,
But those
Read this.
traditions
The book of
exist.
Numbers 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Because y'all polluted this world by shedding Native American blood.
Right.
All, not even just in America, but
Right.
again, all across the world. Right. Dominican Republic.
The children of Israel in the Bible, they polluted the land with blood
For
as well.
blood, it defiles the land.
Right, because y'all shed innocent blood with the Native Americans. Right? Y'all defiled this land, read.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein,
Right, so this land can't be cleansed by what?
but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right, because y'all shed our blood, y'all blood have to be shed.
Right.
Wait, did you guys ever shed blood before your blood was shed?
Y'all shed
Did-
Native
did-
Americans.
did-
I'm talking about the Native Americans.
No, did Israel ever shed innocent blood in the Bible?
Yes, we the Israelites, we can do what we want to do.
So it came back unto you.
You said what?
It came back to you guys. You did it to others, so it came to you.
No.
Yes. No, that's exactly why God
That's
said.
wicked as hell.
No, God allowed foreign nations to invade
Because
Israel.
we sinned.
Exactly. That's my
Right.
entire point. The
Right, so
sinning
guess
of
what?
the shedding of innocent blood.
And guess what?
You,
When the Lord comes back, we gonna shed y'all blood.
Right,
Y'all
right.
gonna change. Give me Isaiah 61 from the top. Right, give me the book of Isaiah 60 from the top. I mean, Isaiah 60 and verse number 10.
Look at Isaiah 61
Verse 3.
and verse number 3. And it reads, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them the beauty for ashes and for oil of joy of mourning. You want verse 1.
Verse 5.
Verse 5. And the strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
Right? So you other nations, right? The nations from 2 all the way down, y'all gonna feed our flocks.
Right.
Right? All of the beasts of the field.
Right.
Read.
so that's
And the
only-
sons of the alien
Right.
shall be your plowmen
Right? Y'all gonna plow our fields. Read.
Right.
and your vine
Y'all
dressers.
gonna be our vine dressers. Y'all gonna dress our fields. Right? Pick the grapes.
Right.
Right? Make the wine.
Right.
Be our slaves.
Right.
Right.
Just like how we was y'all slaves.
Right.
Read.
But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord.
What are we gonna be named?
But ye shall be named
the
priests of the Lord.
Read.
Men shall call you the ministers of our God.
See, y'all gonna call us the ministers of our God.
So we're supposed to go into slavery because we put you into slavery.
Yes.
But you weren't supposed to go into slavery because you put other nations into slavery
No,
in the
because
Bible.
we broke God's commandments.
Right.
That's why we went into slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
It's messed up, ain't it?
Right.
Devil.
that's
Right. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10.
Yeah.
And the sons of strangers
And the sons of who?
and the sons of strangers shall build up thy wall.
Y'all gonna build up our kingdom because we have to build up y'all kingdom. We have to build up America.
Right.
Right? The damn Wall Street, Black Wall Street, Great Wall of China. Right? We built up all of these dynasties, all of these kingdoms. So guess what? Y'all gotta build up our kingdom.
Right.
It's only right, it's only fair. We're still slaves to this day. All this damn cotton picking and
Right.
and y'all taking the skins off our back and making alligator skin, make shoes out of us,
Right.
belts,
Right.
leather.
Boots.
Y'all gotta pay. I mean, how y'all just gonna walk around this earth like y'all ain't never did nothing?
Wow.
Like it ain't supposed to be no type of recompense.
genuine question. Genuine question.
Oh, read this.
Is there
And their kings shall be ministers.
After we read your judgment, we'll think about letting you ask a question.
Right. And their kings shall be ministered unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee. But in my favor. Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall
Right.
perish.
So if y'all don't serve us, what's gonna happen?
Shall perish.
Read.
Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
The Lord said, if y'all don't worship us, y'all gonna be utterly wasted. Y'all gonna be y'all gonna perish. Give me Obadiah 1:15.
I love that precept.
Read verse 14.
Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
Right, so y'all forefathers and then from the sons all the way down that afflicted us, and the Native Americans, the Gadites, Hispanics, all this right here, y'all gotta pay for that. Read.
Shall come bending unto thee.
So hey, if you wanna get a head start, you can do it right now. Start bending down.
Right.
Oh, you bucking up.
I don't think you're actually what you say you are. That's why.
You said what?
I don't think you are what you say you are.
You don't think we the Israelites?
Some of you, yes. Not all of you.
Right.
So how you?
No.
Right.
No.
How you gonna say some of us?
Right.
How you
You're
gonna say?
standing on an
Right.
anti-white message, and you're.
How you gonna say some of us?
Those of you who have light and love, who have the fruit of the spirit, who have love, joy, peace,
So-
patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness.
So-
Those are the children of
So
God.
you can only be an Israelite if you got the fruits of the spirit.
The fruits of the spirit show that
So
you
you
are
can
a
only
child
be
of
an
God.
Israelite if you had the fruits of the spirit.
You're a child of God.
So you can only be an Israelite if you have the fruits of the Spirit. Is that what you're saying? Read this.
I'm saying
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
So I'm asking you right now because some brothers up here, they're going to be in the kingdom.
Right.
And the Lord's going to replay this.
We gotta remember this.
What happens if I'm standing there next to you? What happens if I'm standing next to you?
The Lord's going to play this day.
Why?
No way.
And you not bending down, a
Because
lot of
I
brothers
think I'm
ain't going to like
standing
that.
on truth. I
A
think
lot
I'm
of brothers
standing
ain't
for
going
You
to
gotta
like
deal with
you.
me
But see,
first. You can't get
you're going to be a hard,
Right.
you're going to be a hard-headed
I'm right
slave.
next to you.
Right.
Hey,
I
brother,
just want to
Rod
talk.
of iron for him.
I want
Brother.
to
Right. All day.
Don't be a 2/3, man. Don't be a 2/3. Just settle down. We got this.
Right.
Now, if you don't want to get a lashing really bad, or your arm cut off or a knee cut off,
Right.
you would get a head start, man.
Bring it out.
Right? You would get a head start and do what your future slave masters are telling you to do.
God knows that I think I'm standing on truth.
No, God knows you the damn devil.
Right.
That's why He got you up here to get your judgment.
Right.
Read.
That's a fact. Bring it out. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Verse 21.
Verse 21.
Oh, yeah, come on. Okay.
Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000.
That's it, man. Read this.
Here's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse number 18. And
15.
verse 15. And reads for
Start
the
at verse 10.
verse 10.
Start at verse 3.
Verse 3. And the pride of thine heart hath deceived
See,
thee.
you got a lot of pride in your heart. That's the problem. You got a lot of so-called white man.
just because
You
of
got
my
a lot of pride in your heart. Read.
This isn't
That
pride.
thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Right. And see, y'all always go up in the damn clefts of the rocks.
Right.
Right. That's why y'all building underground bunkers.
Right.
That's y'all used to. That's all y'all know.
Right.
Been in the damn caves.
Right.
Cave dwellers. Cave
Caucasus
dwellers.
Mountains.
Right.
Wow,
Caucasus Mountains.
man.
You said you wish you what?
I wish I had an underground bunker, but
See
I don't.
That's how.
Right.
That's the
Yeah,
damn
right.
devil.
Wow, man.
Hey, see, the
Right.
Lord is bringing. The Lord is.
Right.
The Lord
Wow,
is.
man.
Yeah, the Lord is bringing it out, man. The Lord is bringing it out like the damn incense is coming out.
Right.
He's revealing the
just
truth
saying,
of who
like,
you are.
I'm not
The more
actually-
you talk, the more you revealing you the devil.
Because I want a safe spot. Underground is safe.
Whose habitation is high. That say in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's what the so-called white men say. Hey, you can't touch. Hey, Donald
Right.
Trump. Hey, he think he can't be touched.
Right.
Benjamin Netanyahu, the Jew, he think he can't be touched.
Right.
All these damn Vladimir Putins,
Right.
and they think they can't be touched.
Right.
Hey, you think you can't be touched, but the Lord is gonna touch you, man.
Right.
And we're gonna shake that beard up too.
It does
Right,
make sense.
Reed?
You're right.
Verse 4. Go through thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and through thou. Verse 10. And it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For what?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Because of the violence that you did to the Jacob, the Israelites.
Right.
What's gonna happen?
A shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
You're gonna be what?
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
So guess what's gonna happen to the Edomites? Y'all gonna be cut off forever. Right. Are you okay with that?
If that were true, I would have to be okay with
Just
it.
you believe in the Bible.
I don't think Edomite equals all white men. I don't like that's an overgeneralization.
That's an overgeneralization?
Yeah, I don't think that's
Look
actual
at
truth.
Jeremiah 49 verse 7. Read this.
Reading on, verse 11. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day of the strange.
18.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be
49.
the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Right. So the house of Esau, y'all gonna be nothing but stubble. That's all the Edomites. The house of Esau. Even all of the nations.
Right.
Give me Revelation 2 and 26.
Oh, I love that one.
Hey, you think the
You get devoured.
You're not for You're
Book
not
of Revelation 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
So what's gonna happen when we get the kingdom? You listen?
No.
You listen to Esau, read this again.
Verse 26.
Now it's not we tell you it's not just gonna be the Edomites, it's gonna be the other nations as well. Read this.
Verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, To him will I give power over the nations.
No, just the Edomites.
Or power over the nations.
Just the Moabites.
Power over the nations.
So the Lord said,
That's not what I'm contesting. The power over the nations, I agree with that. Like,
All them chicks.
so you agree you're gonna have power over the Edomites and
whoever
other nations?
whoever the Edomites actually are, yes.
It just said the nations too.
Yes.
So
The
the
nations.
Edomites, so everything from 2 on down, we're gonna have power over, right?
Right. Not necessarily full indentured servitude.
What do we just read in the book of Isaiah?
What?
That the strangers and the aliens was gonna be our cloud dressers.
Yeah. To pay back. So you guys are gonna be cruel to us
Right.
because we're cruel to you.
So we just let you know, if you don't want to get right now, we gonna jack you up when we get the kingdom.
Right.
Give me Isaiah 49 and 23. So are you sorry for what your ancestors did?
Yeah, but
Are you sorry? You sincerely sorry?
I
If you're sorry, because being sorry is actually action, right? You gotta. You're talking a whole lot right now. You've been doing a whole bunch of talking. Are you sincerely sorry for what your ancestors have done?
yeah, I don't think it was right.
The Lord is not right. The Lord in the Bible, the Lord said it's a way that you can, basically say that you're sorry.
Right.
We're gonna read the Bible verse.
Right.
And if you're sincerely sorry for what you've done, you will actually repeat this action.
Right.
Read this.
Isaiah 49 and 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
Right? Because if you're truly sorry, if you're sincere, you would bow down.
That's only if I sincerely believed I was part of that group.
So you don't believe it.
No, I think I'm part of the Israelites. Honestly, I think I'll be ruling alongside you guys, next to you guys.
You're an Edomite.
That's what you
Now
guys
you an
think.
Israelite?
I said that from the beginning.
Just
I
lying,
mentioned the
man.
Levites from the beginning.
You just a damn devil.
But
That's why all this
my
takes together
perspective,
comes-
even if I'm wrong,
Give me
even if I'm wrong, my perspective is
So, but yeah, 2 minutes, God. Yeah, 2 minutes. So what we got? Come on, you can step to the side.
All praise to the Most High. We believe in God.
Right.
No, what we gotta do, we actually gotta find out people who they truly are. Of course, a lot of our people, they're not home, spiritually, sleeping. And so if I ask y'all nationality, what would y'all tell me?
What?
If I ask y'all nationality, y'all ethnicity, or y'all race, what would you tell me? Black. Are you the same color as your shirt?
Shirt?
Are you the same color, your skin tone? Is it the same color? No. Y'all believe in the Bible, right? So why y'all call yourself black? Like, why y'all don't call yourself brown?
That's what we grew up on.
Right, that's what you did. So we've been taught, the truth is we've been taught wrong our whole lives, like in the school systems, even growing up in our household, we've been taught lies because we've been preconditioned all the way through slavery that we were something that we really not. So when you go and read this Bible is actually a history book about 18 nations of people, but more specifically, it's about the chosen people that God created. Y'all ever heard of Moses? Y'all ever heard of the apostles? You ever heard of the prophets? Apostle Paul, right? David, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Job. We actually blood descendants of these people. And that's the truth of the Bible.
Right.
We are the blood. You get Acts 3 and 25. Right? This is your history book. This book is about us. How we were given the commandments, right, by the hands of Moses.
Right.
He split the Red Sea for the Israelites.
Right.
You ever heard of Moses? He split the Red Sea for the Israelites. He didn't split the Red Sea for everybody. Right? And the reason why he split the Red Sea for us, because we was in slavery, we was in captivity. The same way how we in captivity, oppressed today, and it was the same thing back then.
Right.
Why? Because we broke God's commandments. That's why we go through these generational curses with the fathers not being in the household.
Right.
People being incarcerated,
Right.
being lynched, being hung.
Right.
It's because when Moses gave up our forefathers the commandments, we didn't want to listen, we didn't want to obey. So again, this is why we go through these generational curses. We God shows the people, we actually the Israelites.
Right.
We wouldn't be black, we wouldn't be Hispanic, Native Americans. On the left-hand side is what our oppressor called us. On the right-hand side are the tribes that we come from. And at the top, we will be Israelites from the respective tribes that you see on the right-hand side. So Levi. Right, Levi, right? So you ever heard of Moses? Moses will be an Israelite from the tribe of Levi. So So you come from the mighty tribe of Moses, man. Where Moses comes from.
Right.
Right. If you your father's so-called black man, you will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's the same tribe that Christ came from, Jesus Christ. You come from a royal. Give me Deuteronomy 11:7-6 and hold that. This is why our people do things better than everybody. Right. And they accelerate. Right. Basketball, baseball, gymnastics, track and field, boxing, dancing, singing, entertainment. Right. You look at the miracles that Moses performed, the split the Red Sea. You look at how Jesus Christ turned water into wine. Right, you look at all these different prophecies and visions that our people had. It's because we the Israelites, we got the same DNA as them. Right, read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. Well, thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
See that he chose us, the Israelites, out of all the other 18 nations of people, right? You got the so-called white man, which would be the Edomites. Right, the so-called Arabs. Right, they would be the Ishmaelites. But he said he chose the Israelites, read.
To be a special people.
Again, that's why we invent everything, but they want to take everything from us. Right, we trendsetters, but yet we don't have a damn thing. Right, we the masters. Hey, all of the money that's being brought into America, right, we the ones that pretty much circulated all. It's all because of us. Right, we buy all their clothes and they go right back to them in their pockets.
Right.
But we don't have nothing that come in our pockets.
Right.
We got to slave from sun up to sundown just to get a decent wage, to get a decent job.
Right.
But they got all these buildings, they own everything. We don't own a damn thing. Right, read.
Unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
And the Lord said through the prophet Moses that we're above everybody on the face of this earth. We were never supposed to be at the bottom. Right. We were never supposed to be oppressed. Like, look at this right here. Right, this happened to our Native American brothers right here. Right, the cotton fields. Right, us being lynched, handcuffed, and combianders, which is another form of slavery. And then on this side, right, we had the big sugar cane. You can go to Haiti. You can go to Jamaica. You can go, hey, here in America, we had the big cotton. They had the big sugar cane.
Right.
The Lord said we supposed to be above everybody.
Right.
But this happened because we wasn't obedient towards God. Right, we broke God's commandment. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse number 15. Right? So we're going to read these curses. Now these curses not to push you away from who you are, but it's just to prove to you we the greatest people, we the same people that's in this Bible.
Right.
We the descendants of we the blood, we got the blood,
Right.
we have the blood of the prophets in our bodies. So this is a heritage, this is a culture. We never spoke English when we came off the old slavery. We spoke Hebrew. We would be the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
We his favorite people.
Right.
God has a favorite everything. He got a favorite flower, he got a favorite lily. I mean, he got a favorite flower, he got a favorite bird, he got a favorite people. And it would be us, the people on the sand right here. That's why that's why you can see people like Nolan Wells and George Floyd. Why are we always oppressed? Why are we always screaming hands up, don't shoot? Right? Why they always taking schools up out of our community?
That's a good question.
Right? Because we God's chosen people, but we didn't listen to God. And the Lord said, y'all don't want to listen to me? I'm going to send these other nations from 2 on down to whoop y'all behind. And this is what's happening to this day.
Right.
That's why we got to pay taxes. We ain't never had to pay taxes. We ain't never had to go to them for food, water, and clothing.
Right.
These things are cursed because we broke God's commandments.
Right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
See, it's going to happen. This is a prophecy.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
So if we don't listen to God, we don't hearken, meaning hear.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So we're going to read these curses. It's just to prove to you that we're the Israelites. Because you got people in Israel right now, they call themselves Israelis and Jewish.
Right.
Meaning they're saying they're from the tribe of Judah. Right, they're proclaiming to be us, but they're not. They lying to the masses of the people.
Right.
So we come out here to tell the truth, and these curses are going to prove to you that we're God's chosen people, that we're the real Israelites.
Right.
All right, read verse 16.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right, so what nation of people are cursed in every major city you go to? You can go to UK, London, Paris, France, right? Detroit, Chicago, Baltimore, LA, Florida, California. What people are cursing the city, and then we just showed you what people are cursing the field. Sugarcane field, tobacco field. Any major city you go to, what people in the slums, in the projects, in the ghettos, right, in the barrios, like selling drugs to one another.
Right.
Then at the gas station talking about loud, loud, loud. Blue squares. Right? What people is that? What people is always slumped over on drugs? Right? Get that dope man.
Right.
These people right here. But the Lord didn't call them black. He called them who? Who are they? That's the tribe or the Israelites. Right? We all one nation. We all brothers and sisters. We all have respective tribes, but we the Israelites.
Right.
Y'all got to take these names Black, African American. That's why they change our name every 30, 35 years, because they don't want y'all to know that we the greatest people that ever walked the face of this earth. They don't want y'all to know that y'all descend from a prophet Moses, Jesus Christ, right? Apostle Paul. Right? They don't want y'all to know that, but we actually give y'all history back for the free 99. Right? Read verse 32. Let me give y'all two more just to prove to you, because you can't walk away calling y'all so black. They want you to continue to be dumb and now know who you are.
Right.
The greatest thing you can have is knowledge yourself.
Right.
Right. This is forbidden knowledge. They don't want you to know this history.
Right.
And they're gonna try to shut this down, man, real soon.
Right.
Right. Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This happened during slavery. And our kids was given to another people. They was trading us on different plantation sites. It says our sons and our daughters was given to another people.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
When these so-called white people in other nations took our kids from us, there will be nothing physically we'll be able to do to get our kids back.
Right.
Now that's two curses right now. That's over 48, but I ain't gonna read all of them. Right? I'm just gonna read a few to make it sense to you. Read verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
The Lord said you're gonna have to serve your enemies. Man, you know, we got enemies to this day. You don't know about Nolan Wells. Right? The Lord said, y'all got enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
The Lord said, you're going to have to go to your enemy for hunger, thirst, and nakedness. Because again, in the ancient world, we had our own cattle, lamb, sheep, oxen, goat, bird. We had all of that stuff. But now the Lord is saying, you're going to have to go to your enemy. So what else?
And in wants of all things.
Like anything you want in society, you're going to go to your education, a job, a bank account, a loan. Because when we get these jobs, we ain't really talking to the people that own and have these jobs, that paying us. They don't look like me and you. It's all about white people. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
The Lord says your enemy was going to do this. Put a yoke of iron around your neck until you've been destroyed. Right? What people had, you can see it, it's clear. What people got yokes of iron around their neck? Well, had yokes of iron around their neck. But look at the slave ships, man. All these images. We had yokes of iron. So-called black and brown people get their hands cut off. This happened because we didn't want to listen. Our forefathers, all we had to do is keep the commandments. The Lord said yokes of iron was going to be put on the Israelites' necks until we've been destroyed, calling ourselves black. We don't call ourselves Israelites no more. We don't call ourselves God's chosen people, the children of God. We call ourselves everything other than that. Right? Read verse 68. Verse 1.
68.
And then we'll show you what y'all got to do to get out of this situation. Because these curses, breaking God's commandments, this is why this happened. This is why that happened. Right? Just knowing who you are is more to that. Because America's about to be destroyed. And the only power that we got is the only power that we have to save us is the Lord Himself, who's going to send His Son, Jesus Christ, back, whose real name is Yahweh Shai. That's His name in the Hebrew. We spoke Hebrew. Turn that sign around, Papa Shai. Turn that sign around. All right, we have a language. Again, it's Hebrew. We would be the Hebrew Israelites, and we spoke Hebrew. The 22 characters. So the Father's name is on the right, Yahweh, and the Son's name is on the left, it's Yahweh Shai. Not Yahushua, right? But it's Yahweh Shai. So when you pray and you repent, come back to your nationality, you say Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. I didn't know that was a sin. I didn't know that shrimp, crab, lobster, and pork, not keeping the Sabbath day was a sin. Please forgive me. Right? Read, this is the last curse.
And the Lord, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the ancient Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt. That's why Moses had to part the Red Sea. Right. Because we were slaves under Pharaoh, these Africans. Right. So the Lord said he was going to bring us to Egypt again on ships. What people went into slavery on slave ships? Us. Right? Moses is speaking to the who? What people? That's right. Right. You gotta keep that in your mind.
By the way whereof I spake unto unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We haven't seen our homeland, which is Jerusalem or Israel. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
When you get to the spiritual Egypt, the spiritual slavery, you is going to be sold to your who?
Unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right? So, talking about us. We be sold to our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. So now, breaking God's commandments, this is what happened to us. Same thing with the Mexicans and the Native Americans. Right? The colonizers, the Spaniards came over here with this flag. They gave them these crosses. They gave them white Jesus. Right? When our Jesus, our Messiah, he looked just like us. This is what they gave him. White Jesus. Gave him the cross. And they would burn him too. They lynched him. The same thing they did to us. Lynched, whipped them in the field, gave them encomiendas. Right? The Spaniards came over here and tried to kill him. Right? And the Trail of Tears. All these things happen because of our disobedience. Now we have to come back and return to the Lord by starting keeping his commandments. This is how we get the kingdom of heaven. Because only, turn it around again, only 1/3 of our people are going to return to the Lord and repent. And we're trying to get y'all brothers to do that, to return to the Lord and repent from y'all sins. We're going to show you what sin is. We're going to get a couple commandments, and from this day forward, y'all got to start keeping these commandments. Because this is your meal ticket out of here. America about to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. And once you keep God's commandments, right, you're going to be saved by the destruction that's coming to America. I read this. Give me Jeremiah 10. This is Jeremiah 10 and 1. Right, this is, let me give you 3 commandments right before y'all go. We're going to make it quick. Jeremiah 10 and 1.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse number 1. And it says, Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
So the Lord is telling the Israelites, don't learn the ways of the heathens, meaning the other nations from 2 all the way down. Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right, so it's about to tell you about a holiday that we worship right now we're not supposed to. I want y'all to tell me what this is, what y'all think this is. Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
So the Lord said that the heathens or the other nations, they're dismayed at this one sign. Read.
For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, and the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold.
Right, so they cut this tree and they deck it with silver and gold. What does that say? What does that sound? Christmas. The Lord said, don't learn the ways of the heathens. So you celebrate Christmas? You celebrate Christmas? And guess what? The Lord said, don't learn the ways of the other nations. That's witchcraft, that's idolatry. Right, we have our own feast days and holy days in the Bible. We got Purim. Right, we got New Moon, Feast of Dedication, Tabernacle. We got a whole bunch of feast days. We don't have to celebrate the rules of this world. 4th of July, no more celebrating Christmases, Thanksgivings, birthdays, 4th of July, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I know these things may be hard because we was brought up in this world of sin and we didn't know any better. But now this is the tough part. Give me Job 19 and 14. Right, this is the tough part of you. Give me 1 John 2 and 13. This is the toughest part. Give me Romans 12 and 2 too. Give me Romans 12 and 2. And the hardest part is coming out of this world. Because we were conditioned in this world of sin. And so now we have to come out of this world of sin. Right, read this. Romans 12 and 2.
Book of Romans chapter 12 and verse number 2. And be not conformed to this world.
So this is the Lord saying, don't be conformed to this world and all the holidays and the feast days that they got going on. Come back to yours. Read.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
So when you keep these commandments, it's going to keep you on a straight and narrow because the world is not keeping God's commandments. Right. These commandments give you structure, the foundation. Right. It's going to keep you away from. It's going to be hard, but these commandments are going to. It's going to separate you from some of your family members because they're not going to want to keep the commandments. They're not going to want to stop celebrating birthdays and Christmases and Thanksgivings and stuff like that. Give me Job 19 and 14.
Job 19 and verse number 14. My kinsfolk have failed.
See that? There's going to come a point in time where your kinfolk, they're going to fail you. Why? Because you want to keep the laws of God. Read.
And my familiar friends have forgotten me.
For what?
And my familiar friends have forgotten me.
Hey, it says, some of his Job said, some of his friends, they forsake him. Right. Jump down to verse 21.
Verse 21. Have pity upon me.
That's not what I want. Verse 18.
that's it on that.
This is because 1 John chapter 2, verse 15.
Yeah.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
So the Lord said, hey, don't love this world. Neither the things that are in this world. Right, again, all the celebrating that they do with Christmases and New Year's Eve, the Lord said, Easter. The Lord said, don't love this world. Neither the things that are in this world. Read.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Isaiah 58 and 13.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight.
So today is a Sabbath day. From Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's a Sabbath day. No buying, no selling, no cooking, no cleaning. Now today you didn't know that. But now moving forward, you got to keep the Sabbath day to the best of your ability.
Right.
Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. It's a holy day. It's a day of rest. Just chill. Lord gave us 6 days to do whatever you want to do. But the Sabbath day, it's our custom. It's a day to come back to the Lord and just rest, just chill. But can y'all do that for the Lord? Okay, all praise. Read.
The holy of the Lord honorable and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasures.
Right, so you can't do your own pleasure. You can't do what you want to do your own way. Open up your Bible, open up your history book. We're gonna give you a YouTube channel. Watch the YouTube videos, right? And you could check out some of the nature. Walk around. But as far as buying and selling, cooking and cleaning, it's forbidden on the Sabbath day.
Right.
Read this.
This is the book of Leviticus 19 and verse number 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy...
Read that again.
Leviticus 19 verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So you can't hate the people on this side. These are your brothers. You can't hate your brothers. I don't know if y'all got ops or if y'all got beef with any of these people on this side, but y'all got to squash it.
Right.
We ain't in the kingdom of heaven, we ain't going to have beef.
Right.
So right now, you got to rehearse the righteous acts while you're here right now.
Right. And thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Right, verse 21.
Verse 21.
26.
Verse 26. And it reads, ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
Right, so you got to make sure your steak or your meat is fully cooked. No blood in it. Read.
Neither shall ye use enchantment nor observe time.
Right, so no zodiac signs, no birthdays.
Verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Right, so you can't shave your head bald, right, with a razor. Read.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Right, no shaving off your beard. When you grow a beard, you can't shave it off. It's a badge of manly dignity. It's a custom.
Verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you.
Right, so no tattoos. Right, y'all got tattoos? You gotta repent. We got tattoos as well. But once we heard this, we didn't get no more. Right. So no tattoos. No more getting. You thought about getting another tattoo? All right, so no more tattoos.
Verse number 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Right, so you can't go from woman to woman, sleeping with women to women. Right, the woman that you lay down with, that's your wife. So you want to make sure you get to know her, make sure you're raising her up in the commandment, teaching her that she's an Israelite,
right?
And teaching her out of the Bible. Again, this is your history book, right? Y'all got any other questions?
I ain't gonna lie, but that's the problem. Like, I was walking over there. They would let them push you. I lost, and I was doing this. They would love to punch you in the game. They can't touch me. They're divine. I was doing this game. This game. I didn't know it was a scam. I just lost $400.
You lost $400?
I don't want bad energy on me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad. I just needed someone to like pray for me.
Yeah. Hey, but knowing this right here, this is something that it should uplift you though. Knowing your heritage, knowing your culture, and guess what? And you can pray to. Give me the book of Acts chapter 16 and verse number 23. Give me the book of Psalms chapter 50 and verse number 15. Right, something that our people don't know that we have is prayer, like the power of, because the Lord is not hearing everybody. The Lord is only dealing with us. Repentance, salvation, the kingdom of heaven. That's the beautiful thing about being an Israelite, because all these things is not given to everybody. So what you got to understand is that you can pray for whatever you want in righteousness. Now you go and praying for that $400 back, or you praying for a Maserati or Mercedes or a Lexus. That's not nothing you should pray for. But you can pray for that the Lord, build you up with wisdom, right? Lead you on the right path of righteousness. Teach you which ways to make the right decisions in life, right? How to be a man, how to raise a family. Like, just guide you in the ways of how He wants you to go. Read this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble.
When you going through all hell, brother, the Lord said, call upon Him in the day of trouble. Read.
I will deliver thee.
And the Lord is going to deliver you, but you got to believe and have faith. Right? Believe on His Son, Yahweh, who they include called Jesus Christ. Read.
And thou shalt glorify me. And thou shalt glorify me.
When He deliver you, brother, you got to glorify Him in return. You got to praise Him. Right? In the name of Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shah. All right, read this.
Acts chapter 16 and verse 23. And when they had laid,
This is the last one.
and when they had laid many stripes upon them, they cast them into prison, charging the jailer to keep them safely, who, having received such a charge, thrust them into the inner prison,
Right, so this is when the Israelites, they were put in jail. Read.
and made their feet fast in the stocks. And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto the Lord.
So when Paul and Silas was in jail, they did what?
Prayed and sang praises unto God. And the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loose.
See that? So that's the power that you have with the Most High. Just praying. And so you can pray to the Most High, hey, Lord, forgive me for my sins. You know, even though you lost that money, hey, the Lord can bless you. I don't know what you do. Hey, but the Lord will bless you 100-fold, 50-fold, 30-fold. You know, that $400, you get you a job, or you become an entrepreneur, you can pray for it. But at the same time, you gotta pray to the Most High. Understand that you're an Israelite. Pray, keep the commandments. And the Lord see you doing that, you coming back to Him, He gonna bless you. Right? And you gonna come back to like, damn, bro, you was right. Alright? So before you bring it out.
Book of Deuteronomy 11 and verse number 26. And it reads, Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
Hey, so again, one of the greatest things you can be, brother, is an Israelite.
Right.
Because the Lord, when all hell is breaking loose, when this economy shut down, He's only saving these people right here. Man. That's the only thing that matters right now. Knowing who you are, calling on the name of the Lord when all hell is breaking loose.
Right.
So before you go, brother, what's your nationality?
That's right.
That's real.
I said, what's your nationality? What tribe?
No.
And you know, Messiah was just like that. Did y'all know that? You knew that? You know, all the prophets, everybody in the Bible looked like us, aside from the other nations. They all black and brown people.
It only makes sense.
Yeah. Because a lot of people think that the so-called white man that Jesus Christ and God, right, look like that. But that's not true. Right? You read the Bible, He's described as this right here. Right? Look the other. If you read the Bible, turn this around real quick. When you read the Bible, the image is depicted as this image right here. Yeah, he got white woolly hair, skin like bronze, as if it's been burnt in a fire.
Right.
He had the golden war belt around his waist, right? Garment all the way down to his foot. Right. And he had a loud voice. He had a loud voice like many waters.
Right.
What people are loud? Like this brother, loud. Just like us, loud.
Right.
And you can just turn up like it's just loud. Go down 63rd Street. 7, where y'all from? Y'all from Florida? Y'all know when y'all when you can hear when we having a party, you can hear it all the way down the block, man.
Right.
And we just naturally loud, man.
Right.
Hey, our Messiah was the same way. So we God chosen people, man. And that's what you got to keep in mind, man. You can repent. Repentance, kingdom of heaven is only for us. It's not for everybody. Right. And when you do these, when you keep God's commandments, when we get to kingdom of heaven, you might not be, thinking about it right now or care about it right now. But what they did to us, these images, it's what they did to Nolan Wales. This is actually coming back to them, but it's going to be in righteousness. We're not just going to be cutting their hands off and listening for no reason. No, they're not going to. If you tell them to make A, B, and C, and they don't do it, guess what? They're going to change. So that's the beautiful thing about being an Israelite, that the kingdom of heaven is only for us.
Just like this, they kingdom and they ruling, the kingdom of heaven is for us to rule and not for them. So that's something, you can do a backflip right now if you can. You can do a cartwheel. I ain't gonna say nothing. You can do a cartwheel right now.
I could, I was.
Oh, praise the Lord, man. But yeah, man, that's something that you gotta look forward to, man. You're an Israelite.
That's right.
Give me Jeremiah. Give me Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 17. Jeremiah 31 and 17.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 17. And there is hope in thy end.
What's happening to what's gonna happen to these two brothers?
And there is hope in thy end.
Man, it's hope for them, brother. It's hope for our people, man.
Right.
Yeah, our people think there ain't no hope, man. Our people think they just gonna go back to their communities, man, and sell drugs and get drunk, right? Pop pills and pop women, and repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. But the Lord said, it's hope for us, man. Read.
Right. Saith the Lord, that thy children shall come again to their own border.
Man, when we get to the kingdom of heaven and our children, we're gonna come back to Jerusalem, man. Now, give me 2 Thessalonians 3:1. Read this.
This is the book of Jeremiah 18 and verse number 12. And they said, there is no hope.
And they said what?
And they said, there is no hope.
And our people say, man, there ain't no hope, man. There ain't no hope for us, man. Right, y'all read this Bible, man. Hey, this Bible ain't gonna get us nowhere. Right, hey, we reading this Bible now, what? What's next? All right, I'm keeping the commandments. What next? Read.
And they said, there is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices, and we will everyone do the imagination of his evil heart.
Man, that's what's going on with a lot of our people, man. And they don't believe in hope, man. So guess what they do? They walk after their own devices, like this brother, man.
Right.
And he don't believe there's no hope for him, man.
Right.
Right? You got damn spirits on him, man. You got nothing but spirits on him, man. And give me Acts 19 and verse 18. And that's what happened, man. You had one spirit up here earlier. Then you had another spirit right here. Then had another spirit across the street talking to small. Oh, that's what happens when these spirits they just hop on people. They just hop on different brothers, man. Right, bring this out. Acts 19 and 18. Give me Acts 19 and 18.
Acts 19 and verse number 20. And it reads, so magnify.
Give me Acts 19 and 18.
So it's like Acts 19 and 18. And it says, and many that believed came and confessed and shewed their deeds. Many of them also, which used curious arts, brought their books together and burned them.
No, sorry, verse 19.
Verse 19. It is 19. It says, many of them. We want 18 and 19.
Let me see. I don't think it's 18 and 19. That ain't what I want. Bring this out.
Ephesians 5 and 8. Alright. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, wherein excess, but be filled.
You got 2 minutes for God? 2 minutes for God. Alright, so we are here teaching our people that we're the Israelites. The same people that Moses split the Red Sea for. We are the blood that sends to those people. Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the Apostle Paul, the prophets that you read about. That we're not black people, that we're not African American, that we're not colored and Negro. These names was put on us by our oppressors. Right? This is why our nationality changed every 30 to 35 years. Right? And we don't know who we are. We don't know our heritage, our culture, our language, right? Where we come from. It's not a coincidence why everybody else knows who they are, but we don't know who we are. So when you read this Bible, it's actually a history book about our people, about how we were given the commandments of God by the hand of Moses, and how we broke God's commandments, and this is why we go through generational curses. And now in these last days, what we have to do as Israelites is to repent, because these generational curses came upon us for breaking God's commandments. Now in these last days, what we have to do is start keeping God's commandments. So do you know any of the commandments that Moses gave us outside of the 10? Yeah. Can I give you 3? All right, give me Leviticus 11 and 7. Give me Exodus 31 and 13.
Live it up. Hold up.
Book of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yea, he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Right, so the swine, you know what swine is? Right. Do you eat pork? Right, you eat. The Lord saying it's unclean to you, it's an abomination. So shrimp, crab, lobster, pork, you can't eat it. It's a sin. You have to repent from that. So these are some of the things that have generational curses placed upon us. Would you be willing to put that down for the Lord to this day? Would you be willing to do away with it forever? Shrimp, crab, lobster, and the pork. So the pork. All right.
I'll eat it on pepperoni pizza, but that's not something I buy.
So no more pepperoni pizza.
I'm not tripping about that.
No more pork chops. No more sausage pizza. No more sausage pizza on Italian Fiesta. You sure? Alright. All praise to the Most High. And with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Kwame Yashwala.
Kwame Yashwala.
Kwame Yashwala.
Kwame Yashwala.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Kwame Yashwala.
Kwame Yashwala.
Yeah, let the ball hold some of the 3 commandments. I knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
I knew what you were doing.
Yeah, you can't. I'll read. I'll read.
All praises, man. Mighty day, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's crazy, man. Let me get Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. Right? Get Romans chapter 13 verse 11.
Chapter 13 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So the Bible says now it is high time for our people, the blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, to wake out of sleep. Right? Y'all gotta understand the times that we in and see the signs. And stop playing games and stop allowing the media to distract you. Stop allowing the damn television to lie to you. Stop allowing America to trick you. You blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, you are the children of God. You are the chosen people of the Lord. Whether you like it, accept it, understand it, believe it or not. Right? Read it again, Ken. Hey, and dudes, I don't know y'all LGBT, LMNOP, but God ain't with that type of lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All you white women, I want to mix with each other. All you black women, I want to mix with each other. Right? Homosexuality, sodomizing, carpet munching, right? What they say with the football term. The passer and the receiver, right? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich that y'all doing. God ain't with that. The Lord ain't with that. Let me get Leviticus chapter 20 and verse number 13. And let me get Isaiah chapter 13 and verse number 15. The Lord ain't with that, man. And listen, man, we gonna hurt y'all feelings because the word of God is truth. You know what I'm saying? Are we your enemies because we're telling you the truth? We're gonna hurt your feelings. But it's love and correction. Why? Because when that nuclear fire come, you're gonna regret and you're gonna wish we told you the truth, man. You're gonna wish we told you to stop sinning. Right? Bring what you got, King.
That's the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse number 13. If a man also lie with mankind.
So that says if a man sleeps with another man. This is what the Bible is saying. Read on.
As he lieth with a woman.
Because in the book of Genesis, the Lord created male and female, created he them, and he told them to come together and be fruitful and multiply.
Right.
He didn't say male and male. He didn't say female and female. The Lord said male and female.
Right.
Be fruitful and multiply. Right? You know?
Both of them.
What the Lord said?
Both of them.
No, just one of them.
Both of them.
It says both of them shall be what?
Have committed an abomination.
So in the eyes of God, when a male is sleeping with another male, when a man is sleeping with another man, hugging a man, kissing a man, having sexual intercourse with a man like he's supposed to have with a woman, the Lord said both of them have committed an abomination.
Right.
You know?
Both of them have committed abomination.
All right, so people hearing that, and they might be thinking, okay, so, all right, right? You like dudes, okay, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Right, that's what you think. Right, like you see this guy right here? That's how it's supposed to be, a male and a woman. You're doing a hell of a job, brother. That's how it's supposed to be. Right? Hold your woman hands, man. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
A man and a woman.
Right.
Not a man and a man walking together and holding hands.
Yuck.
Yuck. See what I'm saying? We got another example. A man and a woman. This is how it's supposed to be.
Right? You know?
They shall surely
be what?
be put to death.
Be what?
Be put to death.
No, I can join my gay flag.
Be put to death.
No, LGBT.
Be put to death.
Oh, Pride.
Be put to death.
The Lord said, would you agree? You agree, right? Right. You see that? Even check the book. I mean, even the guy agreed. You know what I'm saying? Even he agreed. Right? Because whether y'all know it or not, you know, Chuck the Builder, he's really done. Because he not keeping that law. He not keeping that law. He's the one that's calling us niggers and monkeys. And they, huh? Yeah, it was an Eve too. It was an Eve too, right? For the evil destruction of these white devils, man. She came out and snitched on her. Why? Because Eve even know in her spirit, how dare you fix your damn flat lips and monkey-looking goddamn Planet of the Apes, chimpanzee-looking mouth to try to call us niggas and chimps. But you was taking bananas behind the scenes. Right, right, from a woman. Right, even he, wow, like, oh my God. You was taking banana, you fell for the banana. What the hell is this, Johnny Quest? What's going on? You was taking the banana in the tailpipe, behind the scenes, in the closet. And then you came out as a damn fairy. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. You came out the closet, not even a racist. You came out the closet as a fairy. That's crazy. Off! Right? How y'all feeling, man? Hey, you see that? You can't, hey, did you know God is against that? You know that. You said it's crazy, right? Yeah, you must be crazy too. You might, hey, you see? The white woman stuck her middle finger at us. Why? Because she follows the ways of Satan. Right! But you so-called black woman with red hair, now you want to walk into hell with her. Let me get Isaiah 13 and 15. The white woman stuck her middle finger at us. How you feeling, sis? Hey, all praise, man. May the Lord bless you as well, too. You agree with everything we said, all right?
I'm agreeing that God is the greatest and that He don't got no time to do anything.
That's right. You see what happened? The two women that was holding hands, and we tell them not to follow the ways of Satan. You see what I'm saying? Let me get Isaiah 13 and 15. Hey, let's get it.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
And people think God ain't going to bring judgment. The Lord said everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Right. And everyone that is joined unto them.
Right. And y'all want to join hands together. Right? This ain't no damn Michael Jackson song, We Are the World. Right? We are the children. Right? Make a better place. America will never be a better place as long as you Caucasians is walking around.
Right.
America will never be a better place as long as y'all allow the wickedness of Chuck the Builder. And you speak about the devil with the red dress. There you go. Oh, hey, that's the kiss of death. I'm gonna push it right back to you. The hell out of here. We block that immediately. Right. Well.
Right. Who into that bad boy, man?
Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Shall what?
Shall fall by the sword.
And that's why the Bible says in Revelation, Babylon is falling. Burn down Babylon, fall Babylon. Yeah, he started bobbing his head too. He liking that music, huh? Right? Babylon is falling. Why? Because it's a what the heck is this, man? Is this what are you dressing like an anime character? Hey, how y'all feeling, man? Alright? Dressing like an anime character? What's going on here? Yeah, man. And today is Lollapalooza. How you doing, brother? Hey, how you feel about the Bible? You believe in the Bible? You do? It's Lord? So let me show you one precept because you believe in the Bible. Just one.
Brother.
Let me just show you one, brother.
Be a leader, brother.
Right. I thought you believe in the Bible. What's going on, brother? You believe in the Bible?
Hell,
you know what I'm saying?
The oversized shirt on.
Hey, what's going on, brother? You can't be dressing like that. What's going on, man? You allow America to destroy you like that? Right? Like, what the heck is going on here? Right? You know?
Your children also shall be dashed to pieces.
And the Lord said their children shall be dashed into pieces.
That's right.
That precept was Isaiah 14 and 21. Right? Let me get 1 John 3 verse number 10. 1 John 3 number verse 10. Right? The Lord said that children shall be dashed into pieces. And why is that? Let me get Psalm chapter 137 and verse 7. Yeah, 1 John chapter 3, verse 27.
This the book of
Hey, brother, you better separate, man. Don't allow the devil to whisper in your ears. Right? Don't allow that blonde witch to whisper in your ears, brother. You better watch stolen wells. Kyle, you can bring it up. Go ahead, I'm waiting for these motorcycles. Hey, what the hell is this? The biker crew? Bring what you got, King.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse number 8. He that committeth sin is of the devil.
It's of what?
It's of the devil.
That's why that white devil earlier that showed up. We already knew you were lying. We already knew that. You know?
For the devil sinneth from the beginning.
Right. So, quick question, King. Do you commit sin?
Do I commit sin?
Yeah.
Everybody commits sin.
Everybody does, right? Yeah. But what is sin?
Explain it to me.
Keep reading.
God. He that committeth sin is of the devil.
It says, he that committed sin is of the devil, right? Read on.
For the devil sinned from the beginning.
It says, for the devil sinned all the way from the beginning. That's part of his natural habitat. That's how he operates, right? Read on.
For this purpose is the Son of God was manifested.
Now, hold on. While the devil was a person that sinned from the beginning, it also said for this specific purpose was the sons of God manifested. Right? To balance things out. Because in the world there's going to be evil and there's also going to be good as well. Right? Read on.
That he might destroy the works of the devil.
And that's why the children of God was created by the Lord, so they could destroy the works of Satan and the devil. Read on.
Because whosoever is born of God,
whosoever is born of God, read on,
doeth not commit of sin.
Don't truly commit sin. Now, let's get 1 John with sin.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse number 4. Whosoever committeth sin,
whosoever committeth sin is what?
Transgressive also the law.
So in order to know what sin is, you got to have something to base it off. Something to compare it to. Read it again.
Whosoever committeth sin.
It says, whosoever committeth sin does what?
Transgressive also the law.
So sin is you transgressing the law or you breaking the law.
Right.
So now, in order to know what sins you're committing, you got to know the law.
Right.
But what type of laws? Is it the laws of the Bible or the laws of America? The Bible, right? All right. Do you agree with homosexuality? Leviticus 20 and 13, real quick. I'm going to show you why I brought up that question. Because in society today, they want to force us to agree with that BS. They want to not just force us to agree with the homosexuality stuff, they want to push it on our children.
Right.
Even in the schools, in the educational system. But what happens is, our enemy, that's their natural nature. That's how they operate. But instead, they want to push it on us as well. And that's not how we operate as a people. You see what I'm saying? What you got?
The book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse number 13.
Yeah.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman.
So that means if a man sleep with another man, like how he's supposed to be sleeping with his woman, you know?
Both of them have committed an abomination.
The Lord said that's an abomination. See what I'm saying? Sirach 15 and 13. That's an abomination in the laws of God in the Bible. Right? Now check this. Let's see what God said about abomination. Watch this. Sirach 15 and 13.
Sirach chapter 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination.
It says the Lord what?
The Lord hateth all abomination.
Hey King, have you ever heard people say God don't hate? You heard about that, right? But what does the Bible says? Read it again.
The Lord hateth
It says the Lord hateth, you know?
all abomination.
Right? It says all abomination. Right? You know?
And they that fear God love it not.
Right. I know you're about to go, so let me just give you this real quick, right? So it says the Lord does what? Does he love or does he hate all abominations? He hateth, right? Now remember in Leviticus 20 and 13, where it says that's an abomination, man laying with men, same as a woman with woman, homosexuality is an abomination, right? Did you know, because of the rules that the Lord set up for us, If we keep them, we're blessed, but if we break them, there's a punishment that comes with it, right? This is the punishment, you know? Huh? All right, let me just give you this one real quick, because I know I don't want to...
Want to finish this? Come on. They shall surely be put to death.
Whoa. What's the judgment for that lifestyle?
They shall surely be put to death.
It's okay. Don't allow America and this wicked society to try to make you feel like it's okay to accept stuff like that. The Lord said their judgment, they shall surely be put to death. You see what I'm saying? So, you an Israelite, King. You think we black, but we're not black, we're Israelites. That's what we are. We're the child of God. All right, King? All right? So, even with the, like we were saying earlier, America pushes that homosexual lifestyle, and what is the agenda behind it?
Right.
Why do America push that towards you blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans? Because listen, the Caucasian man, he's a natural homosexual by nature.
Right.
Even this Caucasian woman, if you check on YouTube right now, even the white woman is saying that the white man is a natural homosexual and he only loves little boys and girls.
Right.
He only deal with children.
Tim Tebow said it.
Tim Tebow said it. Oh, wait a minute. Well, y'all love Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Y'all love Tim Tebow with the Florida Gators. Or y'all love him. Or he's a man of God. He's a Christian. He's a son of God. And now he exposed y'all for y'all lies and y'all wickedness and had a map on the board.
Right.
And showed from north, south, east, and west of America. He had red dots to show literally all the homosexual, natural, pedophile, Caucasian men all throughout America. And it was in every state. Every state. Your own white people is exposing y'all for y'all wicked nature.
Right.
And y'all wicked bastards, y'all push that on the children of God, which are the blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans.
Right.
That's not how we live. That's not our nature. But y'all push it on us because y'all want to destroy us. You wicked bastards.
Right.
Bring what you got, King. And let me get Proverbs chapter 12, verse number 26. Even Tim Tebow said it. Like, this is crazy. What y'all doing? Secret lovers? What's going on here? Secret lovers. Right? Even Tim Tebow said it. So what's happening now? Hey, hermano, ¿habla español? What are you? You're Iranian? Iran? Your pops is Iranian? How you feel about what's going on with the war?
I despise Israel.
You despise Israel?
I despise the U.S. government.
You despise U.S. government?
And I love the Islamic Republic.
Well, hold on. All right. So, what's your name?
I'm Nate.
Nate?
Yeah.
Nate the Great. Right? So, for you, representation for the Iranians, right? Did you know? I'll tell you right now. Like, look to your right. Look to your right. See, no, look to your right there. Look to your left.
I really don't know.
See those two right there? See how they pop up? Right. Let me show you something real quick. Did you know your government said America is called the Great what?
The Great Satan, yeah.
Say it again. Say it again.
The Great Satan. Right.
Say it again one more time.
The Great Satan.
Who's the Great Satan?
The United States government.
Lord of mercy. Lord have mercy, man.
And Israel is the little Satan.
Woo! Oh, say it. Oh, we need proof. Say it loud, man.
Israel is the little Satan. Death to Israel.
Woo! You see? The Iranian, what's your name again?
Nate.
Huh?
Nate.
Nate the Great. Nate the Great. The Iranians, right? The Lord brought the Iranian to expose the wickedness of America and even the Ayatollah. How you feel about the death of the Ayatollah? Comedian.
It's like the death of the Pope.
What?
It's like the death of the Russian Orthodox Church Patriarch or the death of the Pope.
Right, you see? That's why America's in trouble. That's why America Vespucci is in trouble.
What Iranians want right now is revenge.
They want what?
Revenge.
They want what?
Revenge.
You see that? You see that? The Iranians want revenge on this wicked, disgusting, God-forsaken United States or United Satan America. Right? Right? Anyway, you agree, right? Be honest. You agree. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all gotta be honest, man. Hey, Nate the Great, listen, man. Let me show you something about the Bible, right? I know y'all got your own book, the Quran, here and there, this and that. But listen, today, we on the same side today. You see what I'm saying? Because we literally telling people all day, listen, this place is evil, it's wicked, it's corrupt, it oppresses everybody.
Right.
It abused everybody.
Right.
Let me get Proverbs 29 and verse number 2, man. Appreciate you even listening, even coming out here. The Lord put it in your spirit to come out here to testify. Bring a testimony, man. Don't be ashamed of that. Understand who your enemy is. This place has raped, robbed, murdered, slaughtered, pillaged, cash baited, destroyed, bombed.
Right.
Bombed? How they did that Ayatollah, the committee? Right? Did you know he tried to have 3 negotiations with them? Peace treaties with them. Let me get Psalms 55, verse number 20. He tried to have 3 peace agreements with them. Bring what you got, King.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse number 2. When the righteous are in authority,
It says when the righteous are in rulership and authority, you know?
the people rejoice.
It says when the righteous is ruling, everybody is happy. Make the great. Is anybody happy right now? It don't seem like it, right? Is the people of Iran happy right now? They're what?
Pissed.
They're what?
They are pissed as
They
hell.
are pissed as hell. Why?
Because America and Israel murdered 170
Read
school
on, say this.
America and Israel murdered 170 school children, and they never atoned for it.
Look at that, man. Look at that, man.
They bombed it 3 times.
How many times?
Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
3 times. They bombed Iran 3 times. They came to your country and put their military bases and forced their laws in your country where y'all just trying to do your own thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it says when the righteous is ruling, everybody is happy. Now, who's ruling the world right now? Be honest.
Say again?
Who runs the world right now?
Who's winning the war?
Yeah, the world. Who runs the world right now? Who controls the world? Who rules the world?
Very powerful people loyal to the state of Israel.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
I gotta be careful.
Lord have mercy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because listen, you're doing God's work right now. You're doing the Lord's work. For real. Because what? You're exposing the evilness of this place. Because when we say it, everybody think we crazy. So we need 2 or more witnesses to understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? You know?
But when the wicked,
When the who?
when the wicked,
What about the U.S.?
the wicked,
What about America?
the wicked,
What about the great Satan?
the wicked
When the white man is bearing rule, what happens?
bear rule, the people mourn.
That's how you know the Bible is real. Because the Bible is basically saying what? That the white man is ruling. That's why everybody's in mourning. That's why everybody's pissed. That's why y'all Iran, y'all mad as hell. How many children America bombed? How many?
170 on the first day.
Look at that, man. God damn.
Wow.
On the first day. We talking about, this is a man, we call him Nate the Great from Iran. Talking about the evil of America going to their country and bomb the children in schools.
Right.
And sis, brothers, the story they talking about, America did worse to us 100 times.
Right.
100 times. They just getting the little brunt of what happening. We getting the full force. We've been raised around this wickedness for 400 years. They just getting a little snippet of it.
Bring it out.
A little snippet. And Nate, what you said earlier? You said Iran is what? What's the P word you said? They what?
Pissed.
They what?
Pissed.
And what do they want? They want what?
Revenge.
Look at that, man. The Iranians got 170 of their kids bombed, and they got so mad and pissed off, they said they want revenge for the wickedness of this white man.
Right.
Sis, brothers, we've been getting tortured for 400 years by this devil, and our people still don't want to fight back.
Right.
They want to love our enemies.
Right.
Nate, do you love the white man?
Well, they're kind of screwing us over right now.
You see that? So they screwing everybody over. Right? What you got, kid?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse number 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
So the Medes is speaking about your people, right? Like the Medes, like Median Persian Empire, right? You know?
Which shall not regard silver and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Woo! You know what the Bible is saying? Your people don't want money.
No money.
They don't want money from your enemies, from your oppressors. Your people don't want no money. Why? Because they killed your Ayatollah Khomeini, who was like a Potia.
Right.
And you know what's funny? He knew it was coming.
Yes.
He told you. You knew that, right?
He was in his residence reading the
Quran when it happened.
You see that? So you know what that shows you as well? The cowardice of America, they attacked another nation on their holy day when it was defenseless.
And let me
point out.
Go ahead.
On the day of the attack, Ali Larijani, who is the National Supreme Council head, he said to the Ayatollah, we're under attack, we gotta go underground. And
Right.
the Ayatollah said, no, I'm gonna stay here.
Woo! You know what that showed? You know why he said that? Because he understood the repercussions. If he was one to sacrifice his life for his nation, it was also to show the other nations, don't be scared of this red dragon.
Right.
Don't be scared of this devil. You know what he did? He even showed his people even more, I want to put my life on the line to fight this damn devil to destroy him. You see what I'm saying? That's your Ayatollah. You see that? And guess what? They murdered him like a coward. They know where he was at. They murdered him like a coward, and he was defenseless. You see what I'm saying? So you think God ain't gonna bring judgment on that damn devil for what he did to your people? You don't think so? Let me get Amos chapter 1 and verse number 6, man. And let me get Amos chapter 1 and verse number 11.
Bring it out, bring it out, bring it
The
out.
Lord is stirring up the spirit of your people. Why? Because he got to have them unified to fight against this devil.
Right.
Fight against this devil. Why? Because guess what? Your people have been suffering by the hands of this wicked demon.
Right.
For too long.
Hundreds of
For too long. Hundreds of years. He comes in, he takes your religion and try to switch it around, try to corrupt it, try to push the homosexuality in your religion.
Right.
He can't mind his damn business, and he want to be in everybody else's house instead of fixing his house.
Right.
But guess who built this house? The real children of God.
Right.
The real children of God. The real Jews. Yeah, we built America. Yeah, north, south, east, and west, from New York to California to Texas, all the way to the top of Canada. The blacks and Hispanics, the American, we built this place. And he still treat us as slaves today.
Right.
I know you people are victims. Guess what? We're victims as well by the hands of this damn dragon.
Right. The same devil.
That's why we both agreeing that he gotta go.
Right.
He must go.
Let's go.
We gotta get him the hell up out of here, man.
Right.
He gotta go. Because as long as he stay here, the earth will never be safe with this devil, man. It'll never be safe. No nation on this earth is ever safe as long as a Caucasian man, woman, and children is alive.
Right.
Because look what happened to your children. 170 the first day.
Wow.
Day one. And I seen that video with the little girls. When they seen the committee, they was happy. When they seen Ayatollah, they was happy. They was singing the song and everything. And they loved them. So King, how you think we feel? How you think we feel? They killed your Ayatollah. How you think we feel every time we get one of our people trying to rise up against this wicked system and they assassinate them? You see how you feeling now? Be honest.
Very angry.
See that? You see? You pissed off now, right? You mad now, right? Nigga, catch up. Catch up. Cause we've been mad for 400 years.
That's right.
The way you feel right now, we've been feeling it out for 400 years. Bring it up.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse number 6. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza.
3 transgressions of Gaza. Right? Now jump to verse 11.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
Do you know who Edom is?
On the back of that one.
Flip that bad boy, quick! Flip that. Look. You about to learn something today, right? You see Edom right here, right? Who's that? That's who? So Edom is who?
The white man?
Yeah, that's Edom.
Right.
That's Edom. Yo, Nate the Great, you see how easy it was for you to even recognize it? That's Edom. But you know they don't want to recognize that? They don't want to admit it? That they Edom? You know why? Because God is going to bring a judgment on them for destroying the earth. They don't want to fit the bill. They don't want to take the punishment. So Nate the Great, how does that feel that you have an enemy that want to kill, murder, slaughter, poison, bomb innocent children, slaughter everybody, kidnap everyone, steal the resources, change your whole religion, change your whole lifestyle, murder your Ayatollah? How would you feel? What are you supposed to get his judgment for doing that? He's a what?
It's a debt that needs to be paid.
It's a what?
It's a debt that needs to be paid.
It's a debt that needs to be paid. You might have been a pirate in your life before. You might have been a pirate in your life before back in the times, because it's a debt that he gotta pay. You ever seen the show Game of Thrones?
I've seen snippets of it.
Yeah, you know the Lannisters?
No, not really.
The Lannisters in the Game of Thrones, they have this saying. They said the Lannisters always pay their debts. They always pay their debts. Right? But this guy right here, he don't want to pay his debt. He want to run from it. Right? Read on.
God. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4.
And who? So you said how many times? You said 3 times, right? They bombed it 3 times, right? Triple, right? 3 times. Triple tap and everything, right? The Lord said they committed 4. So check this, Nathan the Great. If they already bombed Iran 3 times, guess what? The Lord already said what's about to happen. He's telling you they're about to do it a 4th time.
They already did it.
Huh?
They bombed the Children's Cancer Hospital too. This is like
Look at that. Wow. Like Nathan Gray said, they bombed the Children's Cancer Hospital.
Right. They did.
This is the devil that we're dealing with. Good.
When they give humanitarian aid, they bomb the area where they drop the humanitarian aid. The food that they dropped off, they bomb that area with the tents.
See that? You see that, Nate? When they say they're gonna help your people, they'll give the health aid and all of this stuff, and then the minute your people get the care package, guess what else come with it? A nuclear bomb. You see? That's how wicked this devil is. That's why they gotta go. You know?
God. And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
And the Lord said he's not going to turn away the punishment thereof. Right? Because your Ayatollah, right? He was a religious man. He was a religious leader. Around the 70s, when he came and he cleaned up everything within that area. You know that, right? And guess what? America was trying to manipulate him to go against his own people. For example, there's a TV show called Tyrant. Right? You seen it?
Is it about the Shah?
Say it.
Say it. It's about who?
Is it about the Shah of Iran?
Yeah.
Reza Pahlavi?
Yeah. Yeah. That show is about him. They made this show in America called Tyrant, and what they're doing is mass media manipulation. Why? Because they made him as a villain, showing it to us in America, but when you go and find out the history was going on in that country, he was actually trying to protect the people. That's the power of the media of America. While we in America, everybody think everything is all good. The white man is king of the earth and happy and an angel. But the truth of the damn devil is outside of America. That's why you got Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera, all these other news stations, they'll tell you the truth about America, how wicked it is. For example, your Ayatollah called America the great Satan, right? Let me get Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. Everything here is in the Bible. Right? Now, when we teach the Bible, we're not teaching it to try to go against the whole world, hearing this and that. No, because the truth is going to stand no matter what.
Right.
The truth is going to stand. Right? The proof is in the pudding. The way this damn devil has destroyed the earth, how you just came up and said, y'all pissed and y'all mad because he keep bombing y'all? Let me get Psalm 55, verse number 20. That's why he got to go. And when he's gone, guess who's supposed to be the natural born rulers of this earth to keep everything back in order? Who do you think? Look at right there. The children of God. What are they? Read what it says right there.
The children of God. What are they today? Yeah, who else?
Judah, Benjamin.
Yeah. Right. So that's what they call in the Bible, right? But let's read the other side. What it says.
American blacks. West Indians, Haitian, Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Cubans, Dominicans.
Yeah.
Native Americans, Guatemala, Senegal, Uruguay, Mexicans, Argentina.
Yeah. And what it says right there in the top is known as what? The what?
The Israelites.
The Israelites, yes. Did you know that?
I definitely heard of it.
You heard of it, right? But you didn't really understand it till now, right? Yeah. So the people that you're looking at, the people that I see on the chart, yes, we're the Israelites. We're the ones that God set up to rule this world in righteousness.
Right.
That's why the way the Lord set things up, he got to allow the white man to rule right now so everybody can see how wicked this devil is. And when he rules, everybody's in pain. Everybody's suffering. So be honest, Nick the Great. Would you rather have the Israelites rule or would you have the white man rule? Oh, say it loud.
Who would you have to rule? Say it loud.
As long as they serve the working class and save the
You will have who? Right? So As long as they what?
As long as they serve the working class.
The what?
The working class.
Right. As long as we serve the working class, right?
Yeah.
You would have the Israelites rule, right?
And whether they be Israelites, Japanese.
No, but I'm saying, remember, you said as long as they serve the working class.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah, but listen, in America, who's the actual working class?
Mostly people.
Huh?
Mostly people of color.
Yeah. So like you're saying, as long as they serve the working class, you have no problem. So the working class is us. So the working class will be the actual rulers. So yes, of course, we're going to serve our people and guide our people, but we also got to guide the whole earth. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring what you got.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse number 9. And the great dragon.
Hey, oh, you didn't know that was in there, huh? Yeah, that's what the Ayatollah was saying. He called America what? Read on.
And the great dragon.
And the great dragon. That's America. Read on.
Was cast out.
Was cast out. Read on.
That old serpent.
That old serpent. He's an old devil.
Right.
He's been doing this for so long.
Right.
He got good with it. He got great with it.
Right.
He perfected his art, his craft. That's why he'll come to your Ayatollah and tell him, oh yeah, we're gonna have a treaty. We're not gonna fight with y'all, no wars or nothing. Psalm 55, verse number 20. Oh, we don't have no wars or nothing. Yes, we'll make a peace treaty with y'all. Right? Psalms 55 and 20. Don't worry about it.
Psalms chapter 55 and verse 20.
But the Bible exposed his whole nature. That's why the Edomites, the Caucasian man, hates the Israelites' guts. Why? Because we tell the truth. Whether people like it or not, whether you like it or not, whether anybody like it or not, we teach the truth of the word of God, and we expose his wickedness to the whole earth.
Right.
Bring it out.
Your people need us. Your people need us, whether you know it or not. Why? Because when we're back in rulership, we're going to keep the laws of God the correct way and make sure everybody is okay by the laws of God.
That's right.
Without the laws of God, look what the white man is doing.
Right. No justice.
No justice, no peace.
Right.
He even destroyed his own people. How can you trust a ruler that's willing to destroy and corrupt their own people?
Bring it out. That's a fact.
You ever heard of X-Men?
Yeah.
The show?
Yes, the show.
You watched it?
I think I watched it a while ago.
Yeah. You know Magneto? You know Magneto?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's Magneto?
Actually, no, I don't know.
What about Charles Xavier? Name me an X-Men in the show you know.
I watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah, right? So do you remember Magneto or Charles Xavier? Anybody in the show, right? Let me put you up on game. Read on. Bring it out. Awesome.
Psalms
crazy.
55 and verse 20.
No.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
See? So Trump and them and the Caucasian people in America put forth their hands to Iran as if they was at peace with y'all. With the Ayatollah, read on.
He hath broken his covenant.
Whoa! How many times did America break their treaty with the Iranians?
Can't even count.
You can't even count it.
That's crazy.
Remember how it said in Amos 1:11, 3 transgressions, even 4? He did more than 4.
Right.
He's doing the same thing over and over again.
Right.
They say he has broken his covenant. He made a contract with your Ayatollah, and guess what happened? He broke it.
Right.
Multiple times. You know what?
The words of his mouth
The words of his mouth is what?
were smoother than
Than
butter.
butter.
Smoother than butter. You ever dealt with a dude that's fast talking, smooth talking? And you know he just lying through his mouth? But the words that he speak, how he put certain words together, you actually believe him? But then you go like, hold on, what the hell? You goddamn hell, you almost got me. You a damn liar.
Right.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Right.
But what? He speak with his mouth, but what?
But war.
For what?
But war.
For what?
But war.
Isn't Iran and America in war right now? Right? But war was what?
Was in his heart.
It was in his mind.
Right.
That's why he came to your Ayatollah Khomeini and talked to him, yes, we're going to have a treaty, no bombings and none of this stuff for a couple of days and all of that, and we're going to make this work. While they was having the treaty, within the 10 days, he bombed Iran within the 3rd day.
That's crazy.
Am I lying? I'm telling the truth, right? Within a 10-day treaty. What was he doing? He was speaking to your people to try to lower down their guard so they could feel at ease.
Right.
That's how the serpent works. That's how it works. That's how American system works. They make you feel good by their lies and by their words so they can make you feel comfortable. Once you feel comfortable, the scripture says never trust your enemy. America's your enemy. War is in his heart, you know? I got you. Hold on. We appreciate you.
His words were softer than oil.
See, softer than oil. And you know what's funny? What did they want in Iran?
They wanted Iran to be completely neutralized.
Right, but what else? It's something America wants from Iran.
Oil.
Read it again.
His words were softer than oil.
We're softer than oil. That's why Iran had to do what? Shut up the whole of Hormuz. They had to close it. Why? Because America is trying to take the oil. Read on.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet the minute he tried to snatch the oil, they dropped the bomb on the 107th kids.
Right.
See that? The minute he tried to take the oil, yeah, close the Strait of Hormuz, he tried to drop the bomb immediately. The Bible speaks about this devil and explains him to the T. And the Bible is our book. That's why we understand this white man. We understand his mindset, how he thinks. He's a danger to all of us. To everybody. Bring what you got to the whole earth.
I ain't having no hold.
He's a danger. Iran, how he destroyed it, keep attacking it. But guess what? It's Bible prophecy that your people is going to gather together. You're going to wipe them off the face of the earth.
Oh, we certainly.
Yeah. You want to see that? All right, 2 Ezra 15. Let's get 2 Ezra 15 for Nathan Gray.
God.
2 Ezra 15, huh?
And when we read earlier how that Iran don't want no money from them.
Yeah.
The whole time Donald Trump on TV like Iran desperately wants to make a deal with us.
See, that's lies.
They don't want to make no deal.
So he been lying to us within America and having our people think we're stupid, so we don't actually check or look for the resources. See what I'm saying? Or research. But outside of America, your people is getting bombed by America every damn day. Every day. Bring what you got.
You want 2 Ezra 15?
Yeah, 15 and verse 28.
Come. This the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15 and verse number 28. Behold, an horrible vision, and an appearance thereof from the east.
You know?
Where
It said from where?
From the east.
From where?
From the east.
That's where y'all at. The eastern part of the world. You know?
Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia.
Of what?
Of Arabia.
See the Arabics? Arabia? Iran? Saudi Arabia? You know what unifies y'all? It's one religion. Say it? See it? Say it again. It's what? See how the scriptures are? That's what unifies y'all. That's why it says y'all gonna come like dragons. Because a dragon is about ferocity and power and rage and fire. You know?
Shall come out with many chariots.
See? And that speaks about war. Many equipments of war. Missiles, tanks, jets, all of this stuff, you know?
Come. Shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them.
Now it says come out with many chariots. Where is y'all gonna bring all these weapons out from? Y'all have mountains, they have underground bases of missiles at. See? The Bible already told us that was gonna happen. You know?
And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth.
You see how the wind is? How a whirlwind, a tornado comes in and blasts everything? That's going to be your rage against America, the Caucasian men. You know?
That all that which hear them may fear and tremble.
See? The white people over here in America, they feeling all comfortable. Guess what? Your people, the Iranians, when they come here, they're going to put the fear of God over here. They're going to get their revenge.
Right.
They're going to get their revenge.
Right.
Like, don't think that just because they bomb your place here and there, that's it. No. God is going to avenge your people for what they did unto your people. You know? Bring what you got. I know you got to go.
So this one goes with both of us that happened to your people, and so he's gonna get his vengeance from that, and even with the brothers still happen to our people.
Right.
This is what the Most High God is setting up. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, and verse number 10. Whoso causes the righteous to go astray in the evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit. But the upright shall have good things in possession. So he's setting up his own destruction. The white man and the Israelis, they're setting up their own destruction. by going through prophecies, attacking your people, and then having us, putting us and doing the things to us. He's gonna fall on his own pit that he set up.
See that?
Destruction's coming from him.
And that's why I said the righteous, whoever try to have us fall from our ways, because in Proverbs 12:26, it says the righteous is more excellent than their neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduce them. Right. The wicked is speaking about, once again, who? That's right. He's the wicked. So he tricked the children of God and tried to bring us into the ways of Satan. He even tricked your people. But God says he's going to bring destruction on them. See what I'm saying, Nate? So once again, who would you allow or have to rule over the whole earth to put everything back in order?
The Iranians. The Israelites.
Yeah. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Nah. You see what I'm saying? Say it loud, man. Because listen, I'm going to be honest. You got to say it loud. You got to say it proud. Why? Because listen, hey, the Lord give us that power here and there, this and that. Hey, I'm like, hey, how about you know shot? Hey, get the brother Nate, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, let me get the brother Nate. So before you go, are you willing to be under the leadership of the Israelites when that future comes, when the Messiah comes? As the world get destroyed by this damn devil, and the Messiah gonna come and correct it and get the white man the hell up out of here and have everybody else live in peace. Are you willing to submit under the rulership of the Israelites when that time comes?
We'll say God is on the side of Axis of resistance.
Yeah.
And we will wipe Israel off the face of the earth.
Yeah, that's who I love. So are you willing to side with the Israelites as the Lord bring judgment on the fake Jews and all the wicked people of the earth?
If that's what it takes for this demonic terrorist entity named Israel to be vanished from the face of the earth, sure.
All praises.
All praises. And you see, that's why in the TV show The X-Men, that white Edomite woman said Magneto was right.
God. Fact. That's a fact.
That's why she said Magneto was white, right? Because Magneto symbolized the Israelites, and we understand the enemy that we're fighting, which is America, and how wicked they are, how demonic they are, how bloodthirsty they are, how homosexual and pedophile they are, how the demonic devils that they are, child kidnapping, children eating damn beasts.
That's right.
Magneto in that show understood the ways and the nature of white people, men in that show.
Right.
So when he declared war against these goddamn humans, against these goddamn heathens, for the wickedness they have done against the children of God, he was right.
Right.
He was right. And in that show, the white woman had to acknowledge that the Israelites in that show as the mutants, right? They was the one that was right the whole time.
That's right.
Like America today. You devils have to acknowledge that your people are the problem.
Is Charles Xavier the coon?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Charles Xavier and Magneto is they basically literally stole it from Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Charles Xavier is Martin Luther King. Magneto is Malcolm X.
I believe
it. So they know what's going on.
Magneto then.
So that white Edomite in that show, she said Magneto was right.
It's the same thing for
You know what I'm saying? What's happening, King? Yeah, the Black Panther. What's happening, brother?
Y'all on that side.
How y'all feeling, man? All praises, man. Hey, what piqued your interest?
Just look around.
Yeah, I know. No, I know you look around, but I'm asking, what piqued your interest? What is something that...
I love to hear it, but I gotta go, brother. I got you.
Right?
Wow.
So, like we were saying, with that TV show, The X-Men, if brothers get a chance, watch that joint. Why? Because it's literally talking about the Israelites.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow.
Malcolm X is Magneto, and Martin Luther King is Charles Xavier. Charles the Coon Xavier, straight up.
Right.
Like for real.
Right.
Like for real, dead ass. And what happened? He has all this power, he has all these damn abilities, but he want to protect and save the white man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, good.
No, because you can see that in all shows. When they portray anybody that want to go against the government or America, they paint as bad.
Right.
Anybody that go against and want to shut it down, they paint as bad as evil.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, it's like again, we talked about yesterday. Like, Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
Thanos is good, brother. He's playing who y'all call Jesus.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
But America always want to paint them as bad. Anybody that want to go against the society, because they want to keep you sleep and on the norm, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That show is powerful. Why? Because Magneto, right? Let me get on Sirach 25, verse number 1. Magneto in that show is about the brotherhood. It's about the brotherhood. Charles Xavier is the teacher, but he's just about his students in the school. That's it. The X-Men. That's it. Let me get Sirach 25, verse 1.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse number 1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before God and men.
You know?
The unity of brethren.
That's what Magneto was preaching in that show. The unity of brethren, the brotherhood. Looking out for each other, you know?
The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors.
Right. In that show, all the mutants, he was like, that's my people. Who are the mutants? The Israelites. You blacks and Hispanics, stay American. That's why y'all hated by society. That's why y'all getting chased down by the Sentinels. Oh, my bad, not the Sentinels. I mean the police officers. Y'all getting executed, put it on the damn hit list and all of this stuff. Y'all fit the bill, y'all fit the crime and all of that. They got to fill their quota by the police officers. In that show, the mutants actually speak about you blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. So the love of thy neighbor, he loved his people, read on.
And a man and a wife that agree together.
See that? Because they understand the building and the foundation of the nation. For example, you got the Black Panther and you got Storm. 2 power couples coming together. And they got a couple of comics, they only show them, but they don't show them all the time. Why? Because Esau know our people deals with imagery. See something like that, even King the Conqueror. Hey man, the way that nigga, bro, the way that he played that damn role as King the Conqueror, straight power, ferocious, intelligent, all of that. The white man said, oh no.
You gotta get them no, nigga. No more Marvel for you. We gotta put a white woman on you.
No, this nigga.
No more Marvel for you, brother.
We gotta.
He played that so well.
Yo,
that they said we gotta lock this nigga.
We gotta lock this nigga
for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing. For running away.
Even from running away from a fight.
Right.
We gotta lock this nigga up.
Let me get 1 Maccabees 11 and verse 21. They said, nigga, hell nah, nigga. You talking about Major. Jonathan Major? Oh no, nigga. No, nigga. Nigga, we gave you a road to act, nigga. We don't want you to believe that's actually you.
He gave them a good
yeah.
Oh no, this
said, oh no,
this gonna look like.
Yeah.
Hell no, we can't know.
And you know what? That's a play on words. When he said we was kings.
Yeah.
King the Conqueror. Right? First Maccabees 11 and 21.
First Maccabees 11 and verse 21. Then certain ungodly persons who hated their own people.
They hate their own people. Like Charles Xavier and the people in the X-Men, Charles really actually hated his own people. Why? Because instead of unifying with Magneto to come together as a team, to galvanize and also protect your nation, your people, you want to go and try to protect the white man.
Wow.
You want to go and try to protect the heathens that's killing your own nation.
Right.
You know?
Went unto the king.
Read on.
And told him that Jonathan.
Whoa! Told him that what?
That Jonathan.
Who?
Jonathan.
What about King the Conqueror?
Jonathan.
What about Jonathan Major?
Jonathan.
That Jonathan, read on.
Besieged the tower.
You see? That like this nigga killing that. Oh hell no.
He too good.
that nigga too good.
This is too natural.
We got right. That man came in that show, in that movie, and it was called Ant-Man. The movie was called Ant-Man. With Wasp and all of them. His name wasn't even on the title of the movie.
But he played the best part.
He was the villain. Yeah. And they like, nigga. Oh hell no. They was talking more about the villain than the actual hero.
Right. They was rooting for
King the Conqueror. Yeah.
They had to get him up out of there.
Yeah, nigga, get that white devil on his ass immediately. This nigga think he a god.
And then Loki took his place.
Yeah, see? And Loki symbolized deception. The white man.
No, it's like you bringing up great points because that's the same plot and theme as in Black Panther.
With Killmonger.
He wanted to keep it between them.
Black Panther is the main character, but everybody's talking about Killmonger.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's real.
Because Killmonger like, no, we need to keep our resources with us.
We need to keep it with us.
And Black Panther want to share with the world. And
you know what's crazy? Killmonger said, nigga, no. All this weaponry we got, all this power we got, nigga, we got our people suffering all throughout the world.
Yeah.
Let's help them. Let's protect them to fight against this wicked oppressors. And your ass want to keep this all to your damn self. Yep. You wicked sellout.
Yeah. That's the same.
I'm telling y'all, watch that X-Men movie and animated show. That joint is fire. They jacked up They had the island, so now they had a peace treaty. Magneto's on the island, Jonisha, all of this stuff which symbolized Genesis, have her own land, all of that stuff in the show. And then guess what happened? They sent the Sentinel to wipe out damn near 80% of the mutants. So hold on, man. You told us we're gonna get an island. We all gather together, think we all gonna do good, do our own thing, and then you send a big ass, giant, goddamn, big, tall looking Sears Tower assassinating robot to set us up and wipe out 80% of my people? Don't that sound like what? Black Wall Street?
God.
See what I'm saying? We was prospering and you sent bombs to drop it on us? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Tulsa,
That's
Oklahoma.
what happened in that show.
It happened, I think it was like Wilma.
Yeah.
Wilma did something like that too, yeah.
Yeah. And guess what, Slocky, guess what? You can, even in that show when you watch it, Magneto was protecting all mutants.
Yeah.
High level, low level, whatever walk of life you was in, even the littlest of kids, even if they look at as scum, low in society. He said, as long as you're a mutant, basically as long as you're an Israelite, you my people, I'm gonna protect you, I'm gonna stand up for you, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna defend you. Guess what happened, man? You had a little ass boy, underground, like a mutant bum. He put his life on the line to protect that mutant against the blast of the Sentinel. But Charles Xavier would have never did that.
Nope.
Never did that. And guess what? That damn Sentinel, that modern day police officer, they looked at Magneto, they say he's an Omega level mutant threat. Omega level, that means what? He has the power to destroy the Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, because he
But all that power, he's using to protect his people. He's not using that power to do our dirty work.
Yeah.
He's using that power to protect his people. Oh, nah, this nigga's a problem. This nigga's a problem.
He's on the top of the chart.
Right, he's on the top of the charts.
To get killed.
Yeah. So now what happens? They locked up Magneto, and he's in a chain and all of this stuff. And now the person that locked up Magneto, they also took one of their own people, the white woman. The white woman that was there, that helped them get the land of Jonisha or Genesis, and she was like, no, we with you. She's seen the murder and the genocide of all the mutants, and now she's crying now. Now she's like, damn, shit. I didn't understand what y'all was going through until I was there to see how it actually happened.
Right.
That's what she was saying.
Right.
And then guess what happens now? Now, she's looking, and then Magneto's quiet the whole time. Why is the man that always talk, why is he quiet now? Because he got conviction now, and he like, nigga, I don't care what anybody say. I've seen enough.
Right.
I've seen enough.
Right.
I already knew these damn devils was the devils. I knew these Caucasian bastards was the damn devil, the serpent, and all of this stuff. I already knew they was the murderers, and guess what? Y'all proved my point. I seen enough. I seen enough.
Right.
Now she looking, why you don't want to say nothing? Why won't you say anything? Well, this and that. He didn't say a word to her. He didn't say a word to her. God. He didn't say a word to her, and then guess what happened? She got so convicted, she released him from them chains, and guess what? That nigga flew to the North Pole of the Earth. His power is magnetism.
Yeah.
Anything with metal he controls, and he's the master of magnetism. Pull, destroy, expose in all things. Guess what he said? He didn't say a word to her for months. He reached the North Pole, and he said one word, enough. Enough. Sent a damn seismic magnetism EMP blast all throughout the Earth. All throughout the Earth. Shut down all electronics, shut down all wickedness, and declare war against this wicked devil, man.
Right.
Let me close it out. Revelation chapter 16, verse 17.
I got you. So let me make this point. You close it
Come.
out. Because you brought 2 points to my head. One, how they did a divide and conquer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to feed Charles Xavier with the school.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the resources
Yeah.
of the world.
Conquer, yeah.
So you're going to be on my side.
Right.
And I'm going to divide y'all now. Because half going to come with you, half going to go with
Y'all two
Magneto.
of the strongest mutants to come together,
So I gotta
but y'all
divide
fighting
y'all.
against each other.
Just like
Yeah.
you said, like Martin Luther King,
Yeah,
Malcolm X.
and Malcolm X.
They only
That's
seen
what
each other
he did.
once.
Yeah.
They only seen each other
Revelation
once in
16 and
life.
17. Let me close it out with that.
And then even
Revelation 2 and 6.
even
Revelation
too,
16 and 17.
the last X-Men movie, The Apocalypse.
Yeah.
When Yahweh shot, because he
That's
came back to
Yahweh
Yahweh, he gave Magneto all his full power.
His full
But
power.
he picking
Yeah.
up the earth. Like,
See? Yeah. That's us. Bring it out, Ak. Revelation 16 and 17.
This is the book of Revelations.
I'm going to close out, Ak.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 16 and verse 17.
Magneto flew flew to the North Pole, like they talk about with Admiral Byrd, and you white devils, y'all trying to hide the truth. The Lord going to expose everything in the last days. And that show, Magneto flew to the North Pole, and he stepped in, he see all the wickedness of America, all the BS, and y'all thought we was crazy-ass Israelites when we exposing you white devils. Even the Iranian guy, Nate the Great, said America's the great Satan. We know what the hell is going on here. Hey. Flew to the North Pole and said, you know what? Enough. Right. We sick of this shit. Enough. Right. Read on.
Look at the book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verse 17. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air. And there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven.
Out of the temple of heaven. When he was at the North Pole, that's the top of the earth. That's the top of the earth. But the Lord's voice is going to be even stronger than that. When the real apocalypse come, you crackers is finished. Right. Read on.
Out of the temple of heaven.
Saying what?
From the throne saying, it is done.
It is what?
It is done.
What is America?
It is done.
What is the great saying?
It is done.
What his wife's been saying?
It is done.
What Howard been saying?
It is done.
He said enough. Enough. America, it is done. Psalms 82 and 6.
Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6.
And this is what Magneto understood in that show. But now he said, to hell with it. Nigga, I know who I am now. The Israelites know who the hell we are now, and we ain't playing no more games with you devils, man. It's over for you crackers. Bring it out.
I've said, ye are God.
What the Lord said?
I have said, ye are God.
What Apocalypse said?
I have said, ye are God.
What about the millions in the show?
I have said, ye are God.
What Magneto understood?
I have said, ye are God.
What are the Israelites?
I have said, ye are God.
Magneto understood in the show that we were the gods of the earth. He understood it. Charles the Coon Xavier didn't want to admit it. But Magneto understood we are the gods of the earth.
Right.
And we are the children of the Most High God. That's why he gave us all this power. And God damn it, we're going to utilize this power in righteousness, and you devils going to get put to death.
That's
Thus
right.
saith the Lord.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord.
Right.
Read on.
And all of you are the children of the Most High.
And that's why they call them the children of the Adam. That's why he's wanting to protect his people, because we are the sons of God.
Right.
And we're sick and tired of playing games and hiding who we are. We're going to step bold as lions and declare we're the Israelites.
Right.
Jump to verse 8.
Verse 8. Arise, O God.
What the Lord said?
Arise, O God.
What the Bible says?
Arise, O God.
What about the real mutants?
Arise, O God.
What about the real sons of God?
Arise, O
The
God.
Lord told you blacks and Hispanics, wake your asses up.
That's right.
Wake up to your nationality as the children of God. Arise, O God. Read on.
Judge the
What
earth.
the Lord said?
Judge the
What
earth.
the Bible says?
Judge the earth.
And that's what Magneto did in that damn show. He woke up and he's willing to judge the earth. Read on.
For thou shalt inherit all nations.
And the millions in the X-Men said, nigga, we ain't playing no more games with you devils, man. We was right all along. Yahweh Shimon Shah was right all along. And we knew it. And we had the Iranian even said it, that we should be ruling. Even you white devils know that America's corrupt, and you white bastards are the sons of Satan.
That's right.
That's why the Lord created the Israelites, to put everything back in its damn order.
Right.
And God damn it, we gonna do it.
That's right.
So with that, Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala. Who got next?
We got next.
Who got next?
We got next.
Who got next?
We got next.
Follow.
Forever.
Follow.
Forever.
Follow.
Forever.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
When?
Now.
When?
Now.
When?
Now.
How?
Shimon Mashiach Yahushua.
How?
Shimon Mashiach Yahushua.
God damn it out!
Shimon Mashiach Yahushua.
Kwame Yasharala.
H.O.I.
To the chariots fly.
To the chariots fly.
W5.
W5.
To they crack the sky.
To they crack the sky.
H.O.I.
H.O.I.
To the chariots fly.
To the chariots fly. W5. To they crack the sky.
H.O.I.
H.O.I.
To the chariots fly.
To the chariots fly.
W5.
W5.
To they crack the sky.
To they crack the sky.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame
Kwame
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Come!
Call!
After hanging out with you guys so much, I can finally remember.
Praise King.
I don't know how to end it. I think you got to end it, but I don't know how to end it.